Hello, and welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And we can always come to us first to quench your thirst. And y'all, it's finale day. Woo!
Whoop,
I'm
whoop.
so excited. We're here. We're talking about the finale for Slaysian Royale. I can't believe it's already here. I'm just like, wow, it time just flew by so very quickly. But I've enjoyed the ride the entire time. So I'm so excited to be here. I am Lana, your resident evil diva. And I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I loves me some tea. And you know what I do love? Not as much as I love this finale, but I do love my cup mug. And you,
I'm in
ooh,
my
look at
ear.
this, period. And you can get your cup mug at lanagcreations.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And we do ship internationally and domestically, so there are no excuses. Get your cup mug, period. And thank you.
Yes. Hi, hello, Mabu. Hey, everyone. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. I am just here to be Mama Pow's #1 fan.
As you
Nothing. I am
should.
here to just talk about how great Mama Pow was, which she
As you
was.
should.
How wonderful Mama Pow was in this episode hosting, which she was, and how
Mm-hmm.
great she looks, which she
What
did.
she did.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm here to do today, and I thank you.
Period.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm your buff bodybuilding correspondent down in Dallas, Texas. I put the him and himbo and the gay in video game and maybe the bay and basic. Let me know in the comments. And what a finale. Brigiding ding ding is winning ning ning. And we're here to talk all about it. Very excited.
Hey, y'all, this is Jonathan from Dallas. I am your Filipino friend with a resting gym face and a hint of Texas taste. And when I say Texas taste, I'm talking about this one.
Oh, okay.
We decided to dress up a little bit for y'all because it is the grand finale of Slaysian Royale. So we're going to dress up a little bit, especially because we have two divas here joining us today.
But we went full Nymphia win.
Oh my god. Oh,
So,
don't reveal too much.
Not too much.
Not too much.
This is not Twitter.
No,
This is not
I
Twitter.
was,
be careful,
I
bro.
was like,
We're
y'all have to
saving
pay for the rest of
that. We're
that.
saving that for the Patreon.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all have to join our
There we
Patreon
go.
for the
Thank you.
rest of
Yeah,
that.
thank you.
Thank
And
you.
Here's
to
the
die
Nymphia
for
win
Twitter.
style today.
Right. Love that.
Mike and Jonathan showed up dressed up, and then we all said, "Oh crap, let's go." We're all underdressed.
Let's go dress
So
up too.
grab. It really felt like a quick drag challenge. Go grab whatever you have.
You have 10 seconds.
Pretty
Right.
much.
I lost. I got disqualified because it took way longer than 10 seconds. But yes, y'all see who it is. We don't have to introduce them because they've been here before and we love that they're here again. Y'all see it. It's Melinda Verga and Kiki Coe is here. Woo!
Hello, everybody.
Thanks for having us again.
Oh my god, of course.
What's up, Mabuhay?
Mabuhay sa inyong lahat, mga Beckies at sa ating mga, ano ba yan? English na lang. Ano ba
Who
yan?
needs English?
We have
Hello to my
captions.
Asian sisters and to all the Cup fans. Hello, everybody. Thank you for having us here again. And yeah, welcome to The Cup.
Yeah.
Good.
It's such an honor and pleasure to have both of you here for our finale. We are going to dive right into everything and talk all things finale. But before we do, y'all know what y'all have to do. If you've been here before, you know what I'm about to say. If you haven't been here, first, welcome. We appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Oh, it's not gonna work. Oh, did it work? I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think it did. But thanks for watching. You know what? I would like you to hit the subscribe button. Just right down there, right below, it's a subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed already, please do that. Hit that button, subscribe to this channel. We are on a mission to get 1,000 new subscribers by the end of the year. We've hit one of our goals on this channel. So we raised the bar and made another 1,000. So help us reach that goal on this channel. And then you can go to all of our other channels. All the links will be in the description below and in our link tree and click on those because they are also trying to get 1,000 new subscribers. They're not close to their goal over there on TV or our Eurovision channel, and we want to get there because I'm just gonna keep saying it. And if you want me to stop saying it, then you'll help us reach our goal, and then I'll leave you alone. But until then, I'm just going to keep telling you, please subscribe to this channel and all of our other channels. We truly, truly appreciate you. And then our audio podcast links are down there well, so you can check us out on the go. We want to be wherever you are, so take us along with you from our audio podcast links. Join our Patreon. We got a lot of fun things. And then you could just check us out on all of our socials at The Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. We got a lot of fun things going on there. If you thought, hey, I want to join the podcast, I want to talk about my favorite drag shows or any other shows that we cover on this channel, hit us up in our Instagram DMs, and we will get back to you very, very quickly. And yeah, that's it. I don't want to talk too much about this because I want to talk about the finale, because what a finale we had.
Mhm.
So we started the show off, and I was like, okay, yay. We start off with our eliminated queens coming back, which is great.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love seeing all of our queens come back. And
Except they didn't come back.
I'm about to say, I mean, I was going to say, it didn't feel like a comeback. It felt like a, hey, put on your finale thing, strut the runway, and we'll just record it, and then we're going to put it all
I'm
together.
glad we at least saw that though, and they were able to
Yes.
showcase their finale runway
Looks.
for us.
Yes, because we don't see that in all the franchises like
Mhm.
this year. We didn't see that in all of them. When they went home, they just went home, and we didn't get to see their finale look. So I am glad that they did that, and we did get to see their finale looks. But they all do strut the runway. It was beautiful runway to see them do their thing.
It was nice to see like a lot of them, almost all, like they all had like amazing outfits. I'm really happy that they got to show their best drag there. We were confused though, because we were like, oh, they're going to be present for it, but it was more like, okay, Madam Yoko, while the final 11's doing their thing, you're going to walk the runway, and then we're going to promptly send you to the airport.
Before you go to the airport,
Right.
put on your finale dress for us on the runway.
I mean,
Absolutely.
Is that what they did?
Yeah.
honey,
I
no,
think-
they weren't-
Oh,
yeah,
100%.
no,
For sure.
That's not what happens there, honey. We've been there. That's not what happens. They get a full fucking lunch. That's for fucking sure. They'll be in the workroom, in the untucked lounge or workroom, whatever. That's where they stay, or the holding room. They get their lunch. They get the all fucking jush. You know, the full jush is there. They get their meals and whatever. They don't just get sent home. But it would have been nice to hear from the queens.
Mhm.
You know, just kind of have that one last untucked moment to kiki a little bit and talk about the season, talk about their experiences, and talk about what they think of the top four. Was it the top four that they thought was going to be there?
Yeah.
If it was deserved,
Mhm.
and if they thought that they should have been in the top four or not. You know, a little bit of tea, a little bit of juice.
Yeah. So what happened is they get eliminated, and they were like, "Okay, tomorrow we're gonna film your final outfit, and then you walk that."
Probably.
It's cheaper.
Because I noticed that too.
They stay there.
Because I noticed that too. That I'm like, how come they're not there when they're crowning them?
Right.
Because they weren't.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, is there tea? Did they send them back right away?
I mean, they probably would have been there had
why
they
not?
been still in the Philippines.
Yeah, I
like-
think they sent them back. I think they sent them back right away after the.
And if they were there, I wish they would be in studio, because it would make it so more momentous when we get the crowning at the end.
Yeah, because last week I saw a lot of posts that Ivory, Glaze, Kitty Space is in the Philippines. Everyone is in the Philippines.
I think they're there for the live.
They're there for
the finale. Okay.
They're there for the live finale right now, but
local shows and whatnot. Yeah, but
I think the first 4 girls out were all sent to the airport at the same time or something like that, and there were like photos of Yoko, Ting, Ivory, and Kitty all together, because they were all basically flying to the same place, and then Ivory back to Australia. But I think there were some photos like that. I
thought I saw a photo of like Ting, Ivory, another queen, I don't know who. Oh, sorry, I don't remember who. But on Twitter or X, I saw Ivory, Ting, and another queen, 3 of them together.
It probably would have been sometime around when they were eliminated. So it probably
Yeah.
would have been either Yoko or
I think so.
Yoko or Kitty. I just think the difficulty for me here is like I understand logistics and I understand
And that's a
production
reality.
costs.
That is a reality.
It's a reality
Absolutely.
for a season that is highlighting
Launches.
Asian drag in this way. It just would have been a really nice sentiment to have everybody there, or to even have, skipping ahead for a second, to even have Suki in Arizona on the side while the top two were lip syncing and while the crowning happened.
Right.
Because I was like,
It felt empty.
It felt
it
very
felt
empty.
so empty.
It felt
Like
very
it was
empty.
crickets. It was Cricket City
Mhm.
during.
Yeah,
It
really
during the
was,
crowning. It was
though.
Cricket City. It was.
It really was, though, and it's one of those unfortunate things because this season has been so good, and then the finale was just kind of, it wasn't bad by any means of the imagination. It was not a bad finale, but it left me feeling a bit flat, is how I felt overall, because I wanted
no
so
impact.
much more from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted
And
so much
yeah.
more.
Yeah,
You
it
can
should've-
edit. You can edit the shit out of that thing, but without people
right. It
that
still
made
lacks.
the season, that made the show. The crew cannot clap. They cannot
Right.
clap. They cannot applaud. They cannot. Woo! They can't do that.
Right.
Only other queens can do that, and that
The
was
reaction.
what was missing.
The
It
reaction of
definitely-
the reaction of other queens is very important. Like when they're doing the finale, like lip sync
Mhm.
and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely lacked that entire
Oh! Reveal already. We already did our. Speaking of, we're doing reveals. Okay.
all right.
Yeah.
Is tank top the MO? Okay, I'll go do another review.
Oh my god.
You
It's still
guys
wearing
are-
too much though.
dude,
Still wearing too much.
I-
We're doing reveals.
we're getting off topic.
Apparently, we're doing
Okay,
reveals.
We're doing reveals.
I will say yes for the finale and not everyone being there. It did not seem as epic as we all hoped it would be, because it is the first kind of this kind of a franchise, I suppose, for Slaysian Royale. So of course the finale, we are all expecting it to be so grand and exciting. But yes, it did feel empty at the very end when Brigiding was crowned. Not even any of the other top four were there. It's
It's
very
just
weird.
That was the weirdest part for me.
Yeah, it just felt like it didn't give these queens what I felt like they deserved. Honestly, I felt like
Right.
this is such a momentous occasion. This was the first Slaysian Royale. This was the first time we were highlighting our Asian queens. I wanted it to feel like this was the first time we were highlighting our Asian
Mhm.
queens. And it just felt like a regular finale for a regular season. And even in the regular season, they get a lot more than that. And so it just didn't do it for me. It hurt my heart. It hurt my feelings a little bit, because I was like, I wanted so much more from this
Mhm.
finale. Was I happy with the outcome and all the other things? Everything was fine. Everybody looked great. It,
Mhm.
it just felt flat at the end when it was like they didn't have the queens there. And I wish, and I know logistics and budgets and things, maybe it wasn't logistically or feasible to keep the queens in the Philippines the entire time. But I'm like, at least.
But they flew them back. They flew them
Right.
back for
They
like
flew them back.
episodes. That's more money.
I'm just
No, but
like,
I think
what?
it's like, do you really
They
think
flew them
they
back.
pay? Do you really think they pay for that, or they pay for own? Because
Either
not
way,
everybody
whether
was there.
it's production or the queens doing that for themselves, that's a lot of money. And I think in the long run, it would have, from a production standpoint, it probably would have been better to just keep them there
Keep them there.
Yeah.
Because
and maximize
Mhm.
maximize what you can do with the queens at the finale.
But
Right,
you know
'cause, like-
what? But you know what? Probably this time they will hear a lot of comment about it.
Yeah.
And if
I hope
there's
so.
gonna
I
be
hope
a
so.
second, if there's gonna be a
Mhm.
second season of this, then they're probably gonna fix that. You know.
I hope so. I hope so.
I
And
hope
that's why I
so,
want to
yeah.
talk about it. That's why I want to highlight it. Like, listen, while present to whoever's in charge of this, the production. Just rent an Airbnb and keep them there for a month. Just keep them there for the month. Let them stay. And they, have a elimination house. You keep the, those who are in the competition still there, but
Yeah.
have an elimination house and let them go there, stay there for a month. It doesn't take a whole lot. Let them stay there, and then you can maximize your production with them in the finale at the end, and have more people
And
involved. Because
honestly, like renting a big house in the Philippines for a month is cheap.
That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Put them all in
It's
there.
cheap.
Put them all in
Very
there.
affordable.
Yeah. With a
Um,
pool, big house with a pool.
Right, it's
where
probably
they
not
just
so
lounge,
expensive at
whatever. Put them
all.
all in there.
You know what? We're gonna do it. Let's go.
yeah,
We're
we'll
going
do
to
it.
Philippines.
We are hosting the Slaysian Royale 2 house.
House,
Period.
like
And
There
we
you
will be
go.
corresponding directly from the house.
Period.
I think production, it seems like these past few years, they're trying to see they're throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. And this really hit something. Like they've struck gold with this.
yes,
But I think their initial investment, they were a little kind of cautious this first season because they're like, we don't know if this is going to stick or not. It clearly did. So I think we will see in a second Slaysian Royale.
Yes.
They'll put more money into it because this is
goes to
probably,
success.
I mean, right after how disappointed people were with like All-Star 10, people were needing an All-Star season that had everybody excited. And I think that's what Slaysian Royale was.
Mhm.
for a lot of
Absolutely.
people.
Well, you know what? At least if WoW would maybe air their live coronation that they just filmed today, apparently, that would be cool. That'd be fun to see. That'd be something exciting, something grand, and
Yeah.
something that will showcase the queens what they deserve.
I
Absolutely.
think all franchises should do that.
Live
Mhm.
I
finales,
agree.
yeah.
I agree.
I would love to
Because
see that.
it's more effective, it feels more real, and the anticipation is like, and also you don't know who's gonna be in the top two because everybody talks, right? So it's like
Right.
Yeah.
if you do it like the top four, and then if you do it live, and then you'll find out the top two that night, that's something. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like it's like nobody knows who's gonna be in the top two.
Have we caught any live reactions from the on the crowning moment?
There is a video of Brigiding going around, and Mama Pao was there at the live
Did
reaction
Viñas
crowning.
go?
I didn't see anybody else in the video. It was just a short clip that was posted online. I don't know. I'm not saying she wasn't there.
Nothing like that we would see in on the main show, US, where you have both queens
Mhm.
there present, and then they get the news, the announcement, watching the show live,
I think
and
it's
then we
gonna.
see
I
their
think it's gonna.
live.
I think it's gonna come out today because they just woke up right now. So.
Yeah.
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 I just
Yeah.
saw it was something shared on Twitter. It was like a short thing, and they were putting the crown on Brigiding. This was like a couple hours ago. I saw on Twitter.
No, I get it. What I'm saying is, was Viñas there?
Oh, I don't know. So
You didn't see
I do agree. I love live finales. One thing I really love about them is they kind of celebrate the community, the LGBT community,
100%.
and it brings the fans into, like, you get to see all the fans and all the love of the people who watch the show that are
Mhm.
present there.
Everyone is so Everyone is so invested
Mhm.
in this whole journey. You know, everyone is like, this is part of your weekly routine that you kind of want to be involved and be a part of it all the way to the end. You know, people are like, I've already seen 2 episodes. I'm invested. I'm part of this. This is
Mhm.
this is a thing that I want to be a part of. You kind of want to take them all the way to the end, and it
Mhm.
just feels like when there isn't that, when you don't have that moment where you're able to share that live in the moment with your fans, it kind of takes away from the whole experience. That's just my personal.
There's a bit of a lack of resolution to the season overall.
Correct.
Because like you're saying, Melinda, I would love like kind of this like wrap up opportunity for everyone to like be together and do that thing. And that's why I love the way that US does it. Every franchise is different. A lot of the franchises do that, which I do appreciate. I know, I believe Belgique has done it for both of their seasons. France does it. Well, France has their live, and then they do they all watch it together live as well.
Spain's last season.
Spain live, and then they do it, and I believe they're doing it again for this season. Mexico does it as well, where they all watch it live when it comes out. So there's this like every franchise is different, of course. But it would have been nice to see, at the very least, Viñas and Briggs together. And again, I don't know if they were necessarily. They own a bar together. They were probably at the bar. Let's be real.
Absolutely.
they were
and they have
probably at
weekly
the
viewing
yeah,
parties there, so
Absolutely.
exactly.
Absolutely.
videos. Yeah.
So we get all the queens come together. Well, we get to see all the looks, and then Mama Pow comes out. We go right to the runway, and she lets us know that there are going to be 3 runway looks going on, and the final 4 are going to show off all of their looks plus a talent show of sorts.
That's an
Keep that.
expensive runway for a fucking finale.
I mean, 3 runway looks, and then your
And then
talent show looks.
you just show
Like,
3 runways and show your teeth.
Oh
you
my
fit
God.
that. And I was
Well, I
like,
mean,
oh.
okay, so Kiki talks about how expensive it is to do that. It
Mhm.
also depends where you get your stuff made.
That is true.
That is another reality that we queens face.
True.
Mhm.
Right? So if you get your stuff made in the Philippines, maybe the cost of labor, and that is a reality. That is a reality. Maybe the cost of labor is not as much as getting your stuff made in Canada or the US.
Mhm. That is very true.
That's logistics. That's reality. But yes, 3 runway looks for a finale. While it is extravagant and fabulous, and the only thing we see is the finished product. When you're preparing for that kind of a show, of a finale, not knowing you're gonna make it all the way to the end, that factors in to how the rest of your motherfucking runway looks for the rest of the season are going to look.
Yeah.
So everyone needs to realize that, and right off the bat, there is a logistic reality that queens face when you're preparing for a TV show, when you're preparing for a runway package.
Yep.
It's not just taste level. It's not just that. It's like, how much money am I gonna
spend on
invest
this
for a result that may or may not pan out as I am hoping?
It's a gamble.
It is a gamble. It is a gamble.
It's an investment.
An investment, a gamble, and then it's like you said, you don't know if you're gonna make it to finale. You might not make it past the first episode. So, do you spend all your money on the finale looks, or do you spend 3 looks that you want for this finale, or do you spread it out throughout all of them so some looks don't look as expensive as? And that is another reason why I'm like, y'all, we have to give these queens some grace when they are on these shows, because it's expensive to come out here to do this. And it's not because they don't have taste or they don't have, it's the money that they have to put into these runway looks, and they don't know if they're gonna make it past the first episode. So it's kind of just like, we gotta give them some grace and be like,
And
look.
also, I think one of the most thing that's very important is that people know, it's like preparing for this. It's like you only have 5 weeks to 6 weeks, or maybe sometimes 4 weeks. There's one. What's her butthole?
Lydia
Butthole. She has 5 days.
She had 5 days.
She had 5 days.
So it's like, you know,
days.
and just collecting the everything, like the
materials, all the materials,
the material and the theme, and like make sure the production approve it and all that stuff. It takes so long before you get to the final, and then when you are in the last week of a preparation, that's when you're like jittering in every kind of way. That's like, am I gonna make it on time? Am I gonna make this on time? Like, you know,
even once you get there, you only have so much time to put all that shit on.
Yeah.
So, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether your designer said, this is how you're going to put it on. This is how much layer you're going to put on top of another layer, on top of another layer. When production tells you, runway in 10 minutes, you better have all that shit on.
In 10 minutes.
Those 10 minutes. So whether you have the skill, and even the help.
Yes.
The help from production at the time of filming, whether you get that or not, will make a difference. Whether that look comes together or not. There are so many things that come into play when you are there, when you're in that pressure cooker, that people don't understand. You don't have your support system. You don't have your usual assistants. You don't have the designer that put that look together for you before you even got there. So you got to rehearse putting that shit together. There are so many factors in play that people don't see.
Mhm.
And I think that just makes it even more important to give queens from any franchise
Any
the
franchise.
More
grace
grace.
that they deserve, whether they're able to put that shit together at the very last moment
Yep.
for you all to enjoy
Enjoy.
a motherfucking TV show.
Hello?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hello.
Just enjoy it.
Just enjoy it.
If you
Just
love
enjoy
drag,
it.
if you love the art form of drag,
Yep.
understand that there are people, real people. These are not
Yes.
just characters. They're
They're not
people.
Sims. They're not your Sims people.
Correct.
Mhm.
There are people that are trying their darndest to make this a reality and allow you to celebrate as much queer joy as possible. These are real people.
Absolutely.
We are real
You
people.
are real people. I'm
We're-
looking at you right now. I see
Yeah.
you. I see you.
Okay, whatever.
You're real people.
I'm like, you're real. I've spoken to you. I know you're just as dumb as we saw on TV, Melinda.
Wait.
We know.
No,
Like,
if anything, yeah, we're all just dumb fucks. We're all stupid bitches.
yeah.
And eat it.
Eat it. Eat it. Gag on it. Puke it. And eat it again.
All of it. All of it.
Oh my god.
But
No, I agree. We should give them more grace, and I think production should maybe give a stipend. Help these queens out with some money.
also,
If I can say
NDA,
something,
we're on NDA. We're forever on
Mhm.
NDAs, and
Well,
Yeah.
not Nicole Page.
Well,
Brooks.
I'm
I'm not on an NDA production.
we're
Give
not.
a stipend,
We are
please.
forever NDAs, and we will leave it at that.
Production. I'm not on
Next
the
question,
NDA.
production.
I'm not. Look, I'm. We're not asking. We're just saying, give them money when you want them on your show. That's all I'm gonna say. More money. Even if you give them some
Yep.
money, give them more money. That's all I'm saying.
And
I'm not on the NDA. So
to all
I
of
don't
that, I say NDA.
NDA.
I learned how to do it.
NDA.
Filipino fans, okay?
Yeah.
I understand that you emphasize the last syllable now. I get it.
Yes.
I understand. Okay, I've
Lol.
learned. I get it.
I mean,
You
we have to
get
listen.
it.
You get it. You get it.
Oh my
But
god, my husband start doing that too. I'm like, okay, you don't need to start that.
I love it.
Okay.
I can't stop doing it, and I'm the only one in my life who knows what I'm talking about. And I'm like, what do you mean? I love it.
Yeah, Lana, what are you talking about?
Substantially. So I love it. I love it. I
We're doing
love
around
it.
the house, and our dog looks at us like we're insane.
Nobody gets me. No, look, nobody gets me, but it's okay. But I guess we should just go into the looks because that's literally what they
Yeah.
did. They went right to the runway and we went
Right into
right
it.
right
Well,
into it. So
We did not see the
we're
work
gonna
remain.
go in.
I was gonna say, is this the time where we introduce Kiki and Melinda to our new judging system?
Oh,
Yeah,
there's a
absolutely.
system.
Yeah,
There's
so
a
we have a
system,
slightly
okay.
new judging system since both of you were on.
Mm.
So now when we do looks in our recap, we like to teabag them. That's the reaction I was hoping to get.
Kiki got excited.
Yep. So if you like a look, it's tea. Oh my god, Kiki.
What?
No, I love you. That's the point. So if you like a look, it's tea, and if you don't like a look, it's a bag. Tea bag.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Okay, get
Because
it.
the cup, tea, yeah, it's cute. Anyway,
It's-
yes. All the
We got a
things.
whole thing, all those things. But
Let's
yes,
get into it.
let's go to the runway, shall we?
Go to the runway.
I don't know if it happened or not because I didn't hear a thing, but
Oh, good.
great. We
I'm
start with. I was like,
There's so much. There's so much shoulder happening that I'm here.
stick your hand
Oops,
in when
all
you're ready to make a
shoulder.
comment.
We made
Oh
it
wait,
happen
no.
before.
There
Here
you
we go.
go.
Here you go.
Cuddle.
Here you go.
Always see our shoulders and biceps and
Prom
triceps.
pose, it looks like. I love it. But yes, Mama Pal.
No,
Wait,
no.
no, no. Tea. Definitely
Oh,
tea.
this is tea for
Oh my god,
sure.
Mama
Yeah.
I love
Pal,
this. This is so
incredible,
good. I will say,
stunning, beautiful, gorgeous,
I'd wear it.
incredible. Sorry.
I'd wear it.
I'd wear it too.
It's a T.
It's
Definitely a
a
T.
TTT. So good.
It's a big TT.
A TT.
Period.
I'm
I
seeing
thought
like
it
Also,
was
I
a
mean, it's not
wave,
just about the
kind of
it's not just about the
ocean wave.
overall impact, but like if you look at the quality of it, it's just high quality, and yeah, it deserves like a spot on a haute couture show.
Oh my god,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Definitely.
What were
I'm
you saying,
noticing-
Jonathan? Oh,
I'm saying the construction and the shape kind of looks like an ocean wave.
Sean,
I love what?
Construction.
construction.
Production.
The red wig actually looks amazing with this
Yes.
look too. Everything is tea.
And it's a little less of the shoulder pad motif that we've seen from her this season, but I'm not mad. This is probably the best thing she's worn all season for me. So
Mm.
Oh, I still say the lip sync Lollapalooza look. When we had Kiki on, I still say it's the lip sync Lollapalooza look with all of that beautiful, intricate, ornate gold
Yeah, I
detailing
might have to
done
go
by
with that one.
hand.
I have.
That's the look for me.
Okay, the T.
Okay.
I have that kind of outfit. It's still in the
Ooh.
Philippines. I got it done. It's like that cage, but the inspiration is the Baruswa in church where I came from in Bulacan. So it looks like a church like that, and like
Oh.
I
There we
can.
go.
It's still there, but
I love
I'm like,
it.
I saw it. I'm like, is it the same designer? And then when she's thanking the designer, I'm like, oh, the designer is not there, so it's a different designer. So I was like, yeah, but it's like it's kind of the same, but it looks like a church.
Okay.
Yeah.
Work.
It's beautiful.
Love
But
it.
let's go to our first runway. Oh, we're just talking about our judges.
No,
so
because
yes.
we have to talk about Marina.
I
Well,
didn't make the slideshow, so I didn't know.
this bitch can do anything wrong. She
T.
always fucking, I don't know. This bitch, when I met this bitch, she was 6 months.
This bitch.
She's only 6 months old in drag, and I'm like, she already performed, and I saw her. I was like, you know what, girl, you're going places. And until from now, she still remembered that thing that I told her that. And then look at her now, where she is now. And you know,
Amazing.
she deserved all of these things that she's experiencing now, because and you can tell that she really worked her ass off to where she is right now.
Yeah.
So you know what? I'm really, really proud of. I'm really, really proud of her, and I told her that.
Period.
I think it's telling that of all the other correspondents, like they've been winners, and then we had Marina, and it doesn't feel out of place at all because
No.
Marina has worked for the prestige that she commands when she comes on stage now. And she was gorgeous here. This
Marina there for the finale too. Like
Yeah.
that speaks volumes.
That says a lot that she's also just as much of a big name as all the winners.
And also, I just noticed this. I was watching it this morning, like the finale, and I'm like, when she's talking, and I'm like, now I'm confused. Who's the main judge? Is it Mama Pao or is Marina?
Don't Kiki,
Oh,
don't come in. Kiki, don't come
Opening
up in here doing
and-
that.
We won't do that
Don't
here.
come up in here doing that. Oh, the
I'm
comments
like-
did not like that last week.
I will say the opinion of Kiki Coe is only of Kiki Coe
The
and
opinion
not
of
of the
Kiki
Cup.
Coe.
Exactly.
And
No,
not
it's
of
only
the
my
Cup
opinion.
podcast.
It's only my
Period.
opinion. I just
Already.
noticed that because the way she talks and the comments that she's doing, it's very like, oh my god, like you
And I
know.
get what you're saying.
The thing is,
Oh, I
if
agree
you've
with
been-
you.
If you've been in front of RuPaul and Michelle Visage, you kind of get your training. You kind of get what the show is about, what the producers are looking for. She's had that training, and that translates on television. So let's give Marina the credit that she deserves, and also Mama Pao the credit that she deserves. Like they're
100%.
Exactly, yeah.
Yes, and here's the thing, and I agree with you, Kiki. I don't, and just so y'all know, this is not a bad thing to say. Marina Summers
No.
did a
Oh
really
no,
good
it's not.
job.
No, it's not a bad thing at all.
And it's no diss to Mama Pao because we know
No,
Mama
nothing at
Pao
all.
does an amazing.
I'm just
right.
comparing them. Yeah.
But it's just showing the growth of Marina Summers, and
So
it's
much.
showing
So
how
much.
amazing she actually is, that she can come into an environment and look very natural and feel like, yes, she could host the show. Like if something happens, she could step in for Mama Pao and it would not
Yeah.
feel like it would not feel like anything it's changed or it will still work. So I think that
Something
is just
happened.
right. Nothing happened. Just something happened. Mama Power needs to step out. Marina stepped in, and it's like, okay, nobody feels weirded out by the transition. So that just shows the growth of Marina Summers and how well she's doing in this drag
Yeah.
world, this drag universe, and it shows the level of hosting ability that Mama Power has. That it's just she's people can just rise to the occasion, and she does such a great job, and Marina does a great job. It's
And
no diss. It's all love.
you know who I felt very similarly about that like same but different was also with Nymphia. Like from season 16, from her winning to like seeing her on this judging panel, I was like, this is a different Nymphia. Like she's grown, she's evolved. I was really impressed with seeing Nymphia on this judging panel the past 2 episodes as well. Still fun, still bubbly, still, dumb in the best way, but like elevated in such a beautiful, lovely way. I loved seeing her too.
That hair. That's all I'm saying. It's like it's
And also, she's judging a show, and the language. She had to cope with all the language barriers and the way she was able to handle all of that and conduct herself at the highest level. I mean,
good. Good
good job, bitch.
so good.
This is a T.
Y'all, this is definitely a T.
I will
This
say
is
she
definitely
did get
a
notes
T,
from Mama
but,
Ru
like-
here, and go ahead, T.
This is definitely a T, but like the only thing that I would add into this is I wish she has a rectangle train to match her train on the arm. To continue that like ethereal empress look. Because she looks like an empress, but it's just missing that like phoenix tail kind of looking, this matching her arm piece. But everything else, oh my god,
T.
especially the hair, I'm
T.
fucking obsessed with the hair.
Yeah, so good. But let us go on to our first runway, which is the Defying Gravity. Now, okay, I'm just gonna say this. When they said Defying Gravity and that they were all going to be flying, I was like, huh, interesting. But I liked this, but I knew from the first when Arizona walked out first, I knew exactly what this runway was going to be about. It's long, it's pretty, it's flowy, it looks good in the air, and everybody had that. So for me, this was my least impressive runway for out of all 3 runways. I thought it was beautiful, yes, because long flowy gowns are beautiful. Long things that look beautiful when they're flying in the air is beautiful. But it's just like after a while, it's like, okay, 4 people doing the same thing, the
Yeah.
long flowy
You know,
sort of structure. It's like, okay. But it was pretty, but it wasn't my most impressive runway for me personally. But
yeah,
I think Arizona looked beautiful.
you know what I think about this is the reason why you found it a little bit less impressive is because they have to use a lot of fabric
Yes.
and you can't really glue anything on them because they need to flow. So it's like, yeah, but like the thing is like they're looking for like artistry on how you cut your fabric and how it's gonna go with the air of the flow of the air and everything like that.
Mhm.
But I like it. I like it.
It's
But it's like
beautiful.
that's what you said, like like it's very you can the design and the detail is very minimal because of what it is. The like the category.
Also, at this point, you're splitting hairs.
Right.
It's kind of like it's not that it's ugly or anything. Nothing at all. Not
No.
at
all.
all.
No.
But you're just kind of like you're just looking for that wow moment on
Right.
on television. So
Right.
it's not even like you're looking at it closely, but you're looking at it from a TV screen where it may or may not translate as you would have hoped for.
Right.
And so we're just at that point where we're now splitting hairs. So
Right.
maybe, for queens who are going to be competing on a TV show, including myself, for instance, if we're going to be competing on a TV show, think about, what is this? How is this going to translate on television? And so while this is, I appreciate everything that went into this because it is such a beautiful garment as well.
Beautiful.
And quite frankly, my personal taste is also a little bit of a minimalist kind of taste. So I very much appreciate this. I appreciate the sentiment that went into this. But television fans and viewers in general will be like, well, it's a little basic. That comes into play. So there's that marriage of like your own right. You're laughing because it's true. There is that
No,
personal,
it's just like the perfect impression of average
right?
13-year-old Drag Race fan.
13-year-old,
Balls
right?
haven't dropped yet.
Little baby queers who think they fucking know everything. There is that marriage of like their own personal style and what is
Right.
going to translate well on the TV screens. And I actually appreciate this very much.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I think it's
don't-
beautiful, and I love the color. I love the color. I absolutely love the color.
Yeah.
I think it did so good on TV, but I think it's beautiful.
For me,
Yeah.
the home run for me is all the names of these queens that she's paid
Yes.
tribute to. That means to me, that means much more to me than something elaborate or grand or sequins or rhinestones or whatever. The fact
Right.
that she paid homage to all these queens that no one will probably talk about or hear about, and yet here she is giving them this platform. Kudos to her. That's a winner. That's a
man.
winner.
Just to add on what Melinda's saying, like, when you're thinking about your outfit, like, think about how you're gonna see it on TV. Because on my season, I'm like, oh my god, I stoned that fucking dress like 3 days, and it's like it doesn't even show on
No,
TV.
No.
So now I learned
Yeah.
that if I'm making a look for someone, I'm gonna give you texture, baby.
Correct.
It's like the
Mhm.
texture is you're gonna see it and big chunks of everything. Like like if you want stone, I'll give you like big stones, not like
Up
a tiny
close.
little thing.
Up close, this bitch fucking like we were all just like every fucking episode we just wanted her to fucking trip on something into like a pile of shit because everything that she had was the detailing was just impeccable and like if you thought that it is at some level, then add 3 more levels on top of that, but it didn't always translate
Right.
Yeah,
on television. It didn't. So
That's
what
why-
you guys ended up seeing on television for Canada's Drag Race season 4, as far as Kiki's outfits go, like it's not what you would actually see in real life, and it's a shame. And so people need to understand that sometimes what you would see in real life is not what it is on television, and
that's
it
why
matters. It truly matters.
And that's why when I wore it like on live, like viewing parties, and
Yeah.
like when I go on my gigs, and they were like, "Oh my god, the
Oh, it's
detail
10
on
times
that
better than
dress."
Yes,
before.
it does
Yeah.
better, yeah.
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 It's crazy, and I was like, I know. It's
Yeah.
like-
I mean, honestly, even for me, and this is not a flex, but even for me, my Vivienne Westwood inspired episode 4 outfit, when people see that online, they're like, that was in the bottom. And, and I'm like, seriously, I'm not kidding. And one show that I did in Chicago with Brooklyn Heights, right? And at Roscoe's, and
Yeah.
I was with the Queens. Brooklyn and I had our little own headliner room, but I was just like hanging out with all the other queens, getting ready with them in the main room, all their resident divas, and they saw I wore it there, and they saw it, and they're like, "Oh, that's actually much better looking in real life than it is on TV." And I was like, well, tell that bitch in the other room. Say that to that bitch in the other room. And, it's all in good fun and whatnot, but fans need to understand that what you see on television, it's
May
not
not
always
be.
the same as what it is in real life.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But-
this look,
Go ahead.
love it,
See-
love it.
Always on brand too. I love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, but it was T, by the way. It was
Yeah,
T.
T.
Team.
It's a T for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
T. And I totally agree with you, Melinda. I'm like, what do you expect them to wear? Something like Khianna's like circus outfit on that
Right.
ring? Like, that is insane to expect the queens to do. They're gonna
Yeah.
wear
Right.
what they can for the prompt. So
Absolutely. Let's move on to Brigiding. What do we
T.
think about Brigiding? T for you.
That's all.
iridescent, gorgeous T.
You love the
Okay.
blonde on her, love the straight blonde hair on her. Mug looks amazing. Yeah,
Yeah.
Runway is definitely flowy on that ring that she's on. So T.
My comment on this, the first 5 seconds I saw her coming out, I was like, I was shocked because like this is the most simplest I saw her in this season. The
Mm,
hair, the dress, and everything. But you know what? It shows the level of it. You know, like
mm-hmm.
it's good. It's good to shock people once in a while because like, do I like it or do I not like it? You know, like I'm like I actually like it. You know, the more I look at it, I start liking it. But like again, the detailing of this, like you cannot put a lot of detail on this because it
Mhm.
needs to be flowy. That's it.
I'm gonna give it a polite T
hmm
in that it's not booger. It's
Mm,
not it's
It's
not
not
bad.
bad. It's
It's
not
not
mm-hmm.
bad.
bad.
Yeah.
Just compared to the other three, and you're gonna see the rest. That was my least favorite.
Like
Yeah.
T. Melinda says, it's a sugar-free kind of tea, though.
Mm,
Sugar-free.
hmm
yeah,
Um, you
Maybe
it's
know,
it's
Luke.
nice in person.
it's a finale for me. It's just we're talking about the most impressive looks. Yeah, it's not bad. It just was my number 4
Yeah.
hmm
It was definitely
or
lukewarm
for
tea.
this category
Yeah,
for
for
this
this
runway.
category. Yes, it was lukewarm tea for me. It was okay. It was okay.
Yeah. It wasn't bad.
Yeah,
It was okay.
yeah.
And then I think the other thing too is like if maybe she changed the color scheme because the color scheme just become like one blob of fabric. So because it's very
Mm,
light, the lighting kind of like the layers of everything, the texture kind of disappear because of the lighting.
mm-hmm.
But I think if the color is different, maybe we'll see it a different way. But like yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
of all four, yeah, this is the yeah, this is the
That's
fourth
Luke.
one.
This is
Yeah,
number
that's
4.
Luke.
Out of the 4, that was number 4
Mm-hmm.
for me.
This is my favorite, Miss Suki doll. I think Miss Suki ate this one up, and then the way she posed on the
Boots.
ring and the way she
She
performed this, I was
Boots.
like, she ate. This was my favorite. This is the hottest tea
Boots.
in this category. This was so good,
Boots.
Logan.
And the fact, oh,
T.
sorry. Yeah.
Michael Jonathan, what y'all think?
This is definitely T. I love her take. Everybody did kind of a flowy outfit, but she had like a different take and different texture of the flowy flow of the outfit. And I respect her for that. She thought of it in a different,
Yeah,
Mhm.
aspect than
Mhm.
the other
absolutely.
did. And I respect that. She also performed the hell out of it. T for me.
I'm going to go with a very lukewarm tea, though. Yes, it's gorgeous.
Lukewarm.
Issue.
Lukewarm.
Lukewarm.
Lukewarm. My issue is that gold stuff just looks a little wrinkly and messy to me. But that maybe that's just me. But other than that, it's a tea. But yes, very lukewarm tea.
Okay, well, Kiki and Melinda, y'all have at it.
This is when I'm talking about the texture, the texturing, and this is where she used it. And I agree with Jonathan because like when I saw the whole thing, she did amazing the posing on that circle. What I don't know what you call that thing.
Luke.
Um that
Hoop.
circle
Hoop.
thing.
Hmm.
She did the best of all four.
She did the
Like
best.
Hmm.
yeah,
That was
she
the
did
best
the best on all
performance.
four. But like again, like the draping and everything, I don't know it looks messy because the way it was caught in her body, but it did kind of look a little bit kind of messy because of the way it's like kind of wrapped around her body. It looks like it's not meant to be there, some of them.
Okay,
hmm
Melinda,
My
what
but
about
soul,
it
you?
my
but it's a
soul.
T, it's a T.
Okay.
It's a shoot for me. T shoot, whatever you want to call it.
Mm.
Yes, okay, maybe the panties could have been a little bit sexier,
Mhm.
but Suki knows the best is Suki knows how to do a goddess look, and that is kind of like the assignment is that this is going to be like a goddess look where you're just like floating in the air, suspended up there, and this first of all, this photo is not very flattering, but the whole look, the whole effect of
Hmm.
what it did to me, and not just the garment itself, but the hair, the performance, it just put it all together beautifully for me.
Yeah, she looked like
In
she's from the
that,
Garden of Eden, you know.
Absolutely.
correct. It was a goddess look. She performed the fuck out of it. And for me, out of the four, this was my number one look. I get what everyone is saying that it could have been maybe cleaner. On the other hand, I am looking at the overall product, the overall result, where she just floated there freely, effortlessly, beautifully. Good call on the human hair because somebody who uses human hair versus synthetic, it just flows a lot more beautifully and naturally, and it just the whole effect, the whole look just came together beautifully for me.
Absolutely.
So, T.
So let's move on to Miss Viñas. I think this has the same reaction for me that I had with Brigiding, that it just kind of just started to flow too much together in the light. I think you talked about it, Kiki, and it just kind of looked like, instead
Yeah.
of, because it just looked like one big piece of fabric instead of looking like that we could see the details. But it was still beautiful. I like that she went with this platinum hair. So it's still a T, but it's not piping hot, but it's hot enough for me.
This was actually my favorite of this category, to be honest with you, just because I think it felt the most elegant, it felt the most regal, and I see what you're saying about the lighting, but overall, when it came to actually seeing her on the ring in the air, for me, it gave the best effect. So it's T for me. I thought everyone in this category did look good, though.
Yeah.
Logan, you keep stealing my critiques. I thought it looked great in the air. I think it was my favorite garment while it was flowing through the air because you could see all the layers on it. On the ground, I guess I kind of agree. Like Kiki, you brought up on a previous look, the layering and different like textures and colors could have brought out more of the dress. But once it was in the air, you could see more of it, and I thought it looked really, really good when she was on the ring. It's a light T for me. Yeah.
Same. I agree. I mean, I agree with Michael, Lana, and Logan. A mixture of everything y'all said. I did feel the same exact feeling as when I saw Brigiding's outfit, kind of just all blending in together. But up in the air and on that swing, it actually was the most majestic to me out of all four. So T.
I'll be honest, I don't remember how she looked like on the ring. I don't remember this look. When we start talking about this look, I keep thinking what Viñas was wearing, and I can't remember. So like I don't remember this look, how he looks like on the ring. But like for me again, like like we said it all, like what's the issue between like her and like Brigiding is the same. It's the layering and the color and all that stuff. Yeah, but it's again goddess. It's very like goddess, and I think that's what they're going for. All of them.
This was my number 2 look. In that, I mean, Arizona would have been my number 2. My only issue with Arizona's look was that it was a little bit too long. The train was too long, so when she was up there and she was swinging, it didn't have that airy kind of feel because of the train. The train was too long; it just dragged on the floor. But she and Arizona and Viñas had the same kind of like feel for me. The only reason why I put Arizona as number 2 for me was that it was the right length, and B, all the names of the queens that she paid homage to. That was just a beautiful touch. Otherwise, again, this is also a T. Very beautiful, very effective. Arizona just put that little bit of extra touch for me. That's why I put Arizona as number 2. And of course, Suki is number 1 for me.
Absolutely. Well, let's move on to our next category, which is yellow, yellow, yellow.
Yellow,
Uh,
yellow.
yellow, yellow, and yellow.
Yellow.
I don't know. I'm thinking this might be one of my. I don't know. I really like this category. I love because I just like seeing people in yellow because I don't know what it does for me.
Wait, they
But
were wearing yellow?
yellow, yellow,
Yellow,
yellow,
What?
yellow, yellow, yellow.
I'm so surprised.
Right. But let's go to our first one, Miss Arizona Brandy. I thought this was okay. I had an issue with this. My only issue with this one was the back piece and how she had to bend over to get it to come up, and it made it look very weird on the runway. I wish she had the contraption pulley thing like we've seen on so many other queens looks where they could just pull it and then the flower would come up and bloom
Poof.
or do poof and do itself. That would have made it so much better for me. But to see her have to hunch over to have it come up, and then it wouldn't even come up all the way. It would come up, and then it'll stop, and then she had to hunch over a little bit more to get it. It took away the fantasy for me. So for me, this was a very, very a small, really cold tea. It was iced tea for
Iced tea.
me.
It was iced
It was
tea.
very much
Is it the
iced tea.
Hunchback of the Yellow Brick Road? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's a hunchback of too many movies involved in this one road. The hunchback of Yellow Brick Road of it all. Didn't do it
Yes,
for me.
God, eleganza,
Eleganza,
extravaganza,
extravaganza,
boots the house down.
right.
Yes,
You know,
God.
that yes, I slay Asian type deal. Yeah, it was too much.
Period.
It just didn't do it for me. So yeah,
Exactly.
very much iced
Exactly.
tea for me.
There were some technical issues.
There were some
Us.
there were some technical issues. It's going to be a tepid tea for me as well for the exact same reasons. But I think she looks stunning, and I love this face piece.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a light tea for me as well. I actually don't care for like the Corona flare kind of face piece here. I think with the blonde, it kind of loses its pop. I also think we know what happened with the sun. It just didn't work. I did like how it layered back. It looked kind of nice actually when it was down and she was moving back. I will say on my future note, her next look kind of has the same kind of silhouette on the back as well. That's just unfortunate. But the dress, it looks great. She looks great. Arizona has brought the looks this season. This is a light tee. We know the issues that happened with this look.
Yes, light tea, but Lana, you mentioned that you thought it was a flower.
Or the
She was
sun.
actually said that it's supposed to be the sun, but I agree with you, Lana. If she leaned into this being a flower instead, I think that would make a lot more sense. It'd look a lot better, and I wouldn't be so confused. But the dress is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first thing that for me is kind of like disconnected with the look is the face piece. Because like it's feathers and it's supposed to be sun, and then you have this back piece that look like flower. Again, it's supposed to be a sun. So it's like for me, it's like the construction too. I don't know. Arizona, this I was yeah. I was like, woo, I was rooting a lot for Arizona, but like the finale kind of like, yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened
Yeah.
because she's been doing great in runways the whole season, and then this thing comes out, and I love yellow.
Me too.
We look good in yellow, like like it's like oh my god, like yellow is my second, no, the third. The second one is orange, and then the third favorite color of me is yellow. But like
Mm.
yeah, like for me, this is like yeah, a cold tea for me too.
Mhm.
I don't hate it. I didn't get the sun. I got a flower. I got a beautiful flower.
Yeah,
Okay.
a yellow bell,
You
a
know
yellow
what I
bell
mean?
flower.
Little
The
dandelion.
thing is, it's not terrible. Again, it's not a booger look. It just is we're comparing now the top four where everyone is just bringing out the big guns. I did say earlier that I actually prefer a little bit more of a minimalist look. This one, however, I get it. It's a minimalist look. There is a way to do minimalism, however, where it doesn't look like, oh, we've run out of time. And we got to put that in the box. We got to put that in the box because we're leaving tomorrow.
Right.
That is the feel for me. So a little bit of maybe stoning and texture on the dress itself, on the wings or the flower thing or the back piece anyway that goes up. Stoning on that would have brought it to a more finished.
Dimensional look kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It could have looked more finished.
Yes.
Because at its current state, whereas it is still beautiful, compared to the other girls, it looks like, I just gotta put it in the fucking box so I can leave for filming, for production, because I gotta go.
Yeah,
It lacked a little bit of oomph at the end.
And the other thing too is like it looks like it's needed a crinoline on that mermaid dress. Because if you have a crinoline on that dress, it will open it up and it will give you another good
silhouette.
shape, a good silhouette. So
Yeah.
it's like
even if they didn't stone it, yes, Kiki's right. That crinoline there would have given it that silhouette that is needed for this to just pop.
Yeah.
Again,
Absolutely.
it's not a terrible look. It just needed finishing touches for it to then look like, oh yeah, we're still very much in the game.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
also we don't know what really happened like 5 minutes before she comes out of this thing, because something that's holding that back piece might break or something, you know. So we don't know that because like and I think another thing is like the face thing. If it's a sun, I think if it's like in the back of your head, it will be more effective instead of
Yes.
here, you know. And Jonathan, you said the color of the hair. That's a good point. That's a good point. The color of the hair is like, again, it's yellow and blonde is very close together, so it doesn't really stands out the color of the face piece.
It needs that contrast.
Yeah, there's no contrast. Yeah,
Absolutely. Let's move on to our next one, Miss Brigiding. I thought this was beautiful. I thought this was very pretty. I thought it was a gorgeously sculpted gown. It looks pretty. I like that it give us that little thing in the front, the very up down, like the high front, low back. I love that. I thought this was a very beautifully sculpted dress, and she looks beautiful. So it's definitely a T for me.
Another solid, gorgeous, stunning gown from Brigiding this season, but that's what we've come to expect from her, and I expected nothing less. And this is where I agree with what you all were just talking about with the wig contrast. I love that she went with a darker hair color here to make her face pop, but then also to stand out against the dress. So T for me for sure.
I saw this as like a traditional, like Filipino beauty, like classic, like silhouette, the shoulder piece from the yellow ribbons, which he told me is like a big cultural symbol in the Philippines as well. So there was a statement along with the dress. This was just it looks beautiful, even though I don't have all the cultural like touchstones to understand the importance of it, which Jonathan informed me of. And so now I can understand like from all aspects, this kind of checks the boxes for me on everything. This was piping hot tea.
Ooh, pretty hot tea for me as well. But yes, the contrast with the wig. I love that we're seeing her in a darker wig again. We've seen her in blonde so many times the past few episodes, and it looks great on her. But for the finale, seeing her in black hair again against this yellow dress, gorgeous. I completely get, and she said it on this episode too. The symbolism of the yellow ribbons that's inspired by this dress. So very, very gorgeous look on her. Very, very warm, very hot tea for me.
Yeah. Like for me, I like the dress. I like the construction of it. Like for me, I have a question. Like I'm not sure if that bottom part of it is intentionally to show the inside of it, or is just the crinoline it get deformed or something.
It's not. It's the way that the photo was taken. Because I took the photo.
Okay, because like when she's walking, it's a bit kind of like off a little bit, and I can see the crinoline inside. So it's like okay. So
so as the look stands flat, you don't see any of the crinoline underneath. This shot was taken while she was walking.
Okay.
Because Drag Race Philippines didn't upload any of the photos beforehand.
No.
So I had to take all the photos myself. Interns.
She looks pretty. This is for me of all like the four, like aesthetically on the eye, really good. And like again, the meaning of it under the people power with like Korea Kino, the yellow and all of that stuff. It's like I like it. I like it when when you're wearing something, it's not just because you want to wear it. Like, it's good to have a backstory and a meaning within it. Like, it's not like just because, oh, it's pretty, I'm gonna wear it. Melinda?
Oh, is it me?
Yeah.
It is.
Yes.
I don't hate it. Okay.
Okay.
And that's it.
We'll
Okay.
move.
I will say this. I will say this. I will say this. You mentioned the Jonathan, I think you said about the dark hair. For me, I salivate when I see my Asian queens doing the dark hair with bright colors
Oh.
because it just looks so good to me because it's like, okay, for me, I love seeing black queens wear like yellows and whites, like
Mhm.
especially white when they skin and it's just popping in the skin. It's just certain queens where when Asian queens come out with their makeup just done and their hair black and slick, it just does it for me. I love every second of it. So when she walked out and that hair I was like, yes, it looks so good. I love it. It just does it for me. I love it. I'm sorry. It just does it for
Fair.
me every single time. And when we move to the next one, it does it for me again because Mitsuki doll looked amazing. Showgirl realness. I was like, yes, it does it for me. This is so good. It's big, it's bold, it's bright, it's fun, it's drag, it's showgirl,
Expensive. It's
it's
expensive.
expensive. Every like she's dripping and like just this is so good to me. She looks amazing.
Can I just rewind a little bit back? Let's not
Hmm.
bring it back, but I just want to rewind a little bit back because now you have transitioned to this look where it's fuck me. You know what I mean? You look at this look and you're just like, fuck me. Fuck this bitch. You know what I mean? Brigiding's look, I don't mean disrespect. It just was expected.
Mm.
It was predictable. It was beautiful.
Hmm.
I just was expecting it. And then this
Mm.
bitch comes out, Suki doll, my candidate's drag race sister comes out, and you're just like, fuck this hoe. If I was backstage ready for the fucking finale and this bitch is ready to hit the runway and they all line us up, right? They all motherfucking line us up. And I'm seeing this motherfucker about to hit the runway after me. Like, fuck you, hoe. You better fucking trip into a pile of shit because fuck you. That's what this look is giving me.
So, Melinda,
As
tell us how you
wow.
really feel.
Right? As a
I'm gonna say, so you
competitor,
don't like it?
Do you like it or do you not like it?
You don't like it?
Yeah, I'm really confused on whether you like it
You
or
don't like
not.
it?
She doesn't like
I'd
it
be
because
so
she's not
stressed
wearing
as a
it.
competitor.
Right.
Looking at this, I'd be
Uh,
stressed the fuck
uh,
out because look at the quality, look at the
uh,
caliber of this drag, look at how fucking expensive this. You know what I mean? If I was competing
you,
against, I'd be like,
uh,
"Fuck you, I'm stressed." And so
you,
See?
that's why. While there are
uh,
I just want to make it clear, please, to everyone, there are no booger looks that we saw.
none.
Not a single booger look. But we are now splitting hairs. This is 2 million pesos, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm,
Okay. That's a lot of money still. Well, if you convert
mhm,
it into US
Oh,
dollars
yeah.
or Canadian dollars, that's still good money. That's very good money. And so we're now splitting hairs. And so now when I look at, for example, Brigiding's yellow look and now Suki's look, bitch, I'd be stressed. I'd be fucking
Yeah.
stressed.
Like this, just a little tea. The what she's wearing, the earrings and the necklace. I sold that to Isis
Mm.
because I'm like, I wore it once, and I'm like, I haven't worn it. That this even before Drag Race, I got on Drag Race. I had these earrings, and I'm like, I saw it on the runway. I'm like, wait a second, that's my that's my earrings and my necklace. It made it to the Philippines.
Yes.
Yeah, like this look for me is, I think this is unexpected, and this is the best I've seen her look, I think, of all the rest of the season.
Oh, the
I
geisha,
think.
no, girl. The geisha look was like
Oh yeah, the face.
that
Mhm.
Yeah, the
geisha,
face. Yeah,
the five masks.
yeah,
That
the
was like
face too.
next.
Yeah, but that's expected kind of thing. But this is not expected. I haven't seen Suki wear something like this. You
Yeah, I
know.
was gonna say, y'all have said it just now. I don't think I ever remember Suki ever wearing any showgirl kind of
Hmm.
runway
The white
ever.
one, the white
Great.
look was like this, but a different feel.
It's not a
Yeah.
Yeah,
gown.
Yeah.
I was
She
gonna
wore
say
a
like
white one. The white, I don't remember the challenge or the
It's
runway
the
category,
mechanics, like the thing
but
that moves.
it was
Okay.
a showgirl. It was a showgirl look, but they're two different
This is
feels.
definitely deserving of a grand finale eleganza. So this
Mm,
fits the
exactly.
prop for the finale.
this is so unexpected for Suki, and I think that is a testament to Suki's like versatility. And I mean, this Vegas showgirl, I mean, it's something we've seen, but we see how Suki would do it in this look, and
Next
it is
level.
so excellent.
Mhm.
I also do kind of see a little bit of Isis in the look as well. This is, which another amazing drag queen. Love you, Isis. This is excellent. I love all the textures, the different like sections of the dress. There's so many ways you could do Vegas showgirl, and people are like, "Oh, I've seen that before." But there's so much in this that you can just your eye goes to, and it's like, "That's excellent. That's excellent. That's excellent." Piping hot tea.
And they're all cohesive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
Agreed.
It's a
Let us
T.
move. It's a tea.
It's a big TT.
Last, Miss Viñas with her invisible head, only
Mm-hmm.
to reveal her head later. I thought this was a fun concept, a fun, performance. Did I appreciate that? I like the outfit itself in general. Not really. It was okay. It was fine. I love that she came out and was very much being is very camp, very like giving us this invisible head moment. I thought that was such a great performance moment. And then when she turned around and she popped her head out and had the yellow wig on, I was like, okay, I'm digging this. It's cute. But as the outfit, the look in general, I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. I like the witch's hat. Sure. It's fine though.
The gag of the look was good. The look itself is pretty good. So it's tea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would give it a T. The performance really is a piping hot tea for me. The look itself, I mean, I think just because you're trying to do the logistics of the gag, it's not the most like it's not my favorite thing in the world. But and also for a finale, I'm unsure. But I will say they may switch, runway themes around. So she may not have a choice of whether or not, what goes into the finale. So I'm understanding of that. This is tea for me though, because she sold this bit so well. I mean, she is always great and always thinks next level on these looks.
Overall, T, the only thing that I would say is just personally, I don't like the yellow wig, bob wig, but overall, the outfit itself is great.
What I like about Venus is she always tries and she always does do it on her brand, like to be camp, and also like she deliver it very well. And I think the reason why, like, the dress is kind of like mixed emotions, because this is mix of like vintage look of like 19, I don't know what kind of era is this, like the way it's constructed, it's 19 something 30s or 20s, like it looks like that kind of flapper dress, like only tight here and like on the hip, but like, yeah, it's, for me it's okay, but the deliberation and the performance is good.
Listen, y'all. This is my number 2. After Suki, this is my number 2. Mainly because of the performance. And the thing is, when you're planning your runway look, I think there is also that delivery, that performance aspect that also needs to be taken into consideration. Anyone can walk into whatever kind of like $5,000, $4,000 look, right? But how you deliver that on the runway is what takes it to that next level.
Mm-hmm.
This did it for me. I actually thought it was very, very close to Suki for me, but I'm like, I can still differentiate between the two looks very clearly. But the way she delivered that package on the runway sold it for me. And I think that works really, really, really well for her brand. And that's what put her on the number 2 spot for me. So the fact that Viñas week after week after week after week keeps wearing the garment and not the garment wearing Viñas says a lot about what kind of a queen and kind of what kind of a star she is. And at the end of the day, it has to be about the queen, the person wearing the garment, not the other way around.
Absolutely.
T.
See. Well, let's go to our final runway look. Something our best drag ever. Our best drag.
You almost say
period.
something, Wong.
No, I'm about to say come to. I couldn't read what that said.
Coming your best
Coming
drag.
your best drag. Okay. I'm blind, so I could not read that.
Yes.
Thank you. But coming your best drag. Yeah, let's go with starting with Arizona Brandy.
Nope.
Oh wow. Oh
We
no,
have
we're
all
doing
of
the
them.
rest of the queens. Yes, you said that.
That's
All the
Madam
queens.
Yoko.
So let's start with Madam Yoko. What do we think of Madam Yoko's look? T for me.
T.
Yep.
T.
I'll give it a T, but girl, can you smile a little bit?
She mad. That's they said they told her to do that.
She mad, I'm going home right
Okay,
away.
She like y'all.
It just
eliminate
kind of
me,
felt
now you
like
want me-
she's just going through the motions. She's like, okay, here you go.
Period.
And
Look.
then now where's my fucking paycheck? And then
I mean,
I don't
honestly,
blame
this
her.
is amazing.
I don't blame
though.
her.
This is really good.
you know what I mean? Like it's beautiful, it's tea, it's I like it, but the way she modeled it on the runway, and even this photo right here, this is a very accurate shot of how she presented it on the runway, and she didn't look or feel like she was happy to be there.
Let's
But
get
she
it
wasn't.
over with, she said.
She
You know what I
wasn't.
mean?
She said, listen here, you want me to get in full finale drag when I just got eliminated first.
And then make my
And
flight
you-
an hour
and
from
then-
now.
And then hurry up and get on the plane. No, you get what you get here.
But every moment you get on the fucking camera, that's what you came there for. That's what you went there for. Every moment you get on that camera is a moment to steal the show. Is an opportunity for you to make a statement for yourself. Not many girls are going to get that opportunity. You got
That is
that
true.
opportunity.
Absolutely.
So I'm not saying I hate this look. I
No.
just wish that
You don't like the
for her to
presentation.
have gone out first, that she would have had that mentality in her head. I'm going to steal out this motherfucking show. I'm going to fucking show you all, and I'm going to make you regret that you eliminated me first. That's all.
Absolutely.
That
Absolutely.
said, I do love what this look is giving. I just wish that she could have given us a little bit more energy.
Presentation.
Yeah.
Presentation matters.
It's everything. It's everything. Again, you wear the garment. The garment does not wear you.
Absolutely. Something is next. Again, she looks very
This one.
sad. She looks very sad to be there.
Another beautiful
Garment. She just looks sad to be there.
Seriously though, beautiful. Even the face, even the
I don't think I've
mug.
ever seen her wear anything as stunning as this.
I think that's the best thing
literally
she's
her
ever
best.
worn.
Yeah.
This is the best she looked the whole season. The mug included.
Including
she
her
gave us
first
this-
season.
And she gave us this look that's like, I'm over this. Fuck y'all. Give me my plane ticket. Where's the airport?
Yeah.
It's
I
actually
wrong?
though.
Please
They're
call me out.
very
It's-
rocky,
it's
though.
hard.
Very
It's
rocky.
Yeah, it's hard to kind of take that away, kind of like mask it. It's easy to
Yeah.
say, but when you're walking there, I'm pretty sure that they're fucking butthurt because like, oh my god, my time is done. You know.
I'm be honest.
10,000%. But you're on this platform. This is your last chance to make an impression.
I don't
And
think
tell
at that point they
tell the
care.
whole world why you're supposed to be there.
I think at that point, especially the way Something went out, I think she was like totally over this whole situation by the
Oh,
time
yeah,
when she went out. So
Especially
I think
a queen with so much charisma. She is so she's got that riz. The kids are saying the riz.
Mhm.
She's got that riz, and I wish she would have tried to just kind of almost steal the show. You know what I mean? Just
I agree with Melinda completely. I wish a lot more of these queens had tried to do it. Some of them did. Some of them did. We'll talk about it. But I do wish that some of the, especially the earlier queens that got eliminated, had taken the opportunity to, you know, add a little bit more to their performance. Not a whole
your last
lot,
chance.
but
Your last chance.
That you all are so very mature. Melinda, you sound very mature and wise beyond measure. But I'm gonna take myself and put myself in those queens' position when you get eliminated. The way
Mhm.
they got eliminated, like Madam Yoko got eliminated where it was a blind side. Like I don't think she should have went. She probably felt robbed. Like she didn't think she should have went.
The only
Some,
listen,
some,
I respect it. The only
and I
reason
get
I'm
it, and I
saying
get it.
this, yeah. The only reason I'm saying this is because I get it. We all have been
Yeah,
there. You fall short of your goals. You spend however
lots
much
of
money
money.
to get there. You're gonna steal the show however you can.
Eh,
yeah.
I mean, I'm on the other side. I'm on the petty side. I'm like, take this for what it is. Here's your look. Bam, I'm
Here
out.
you
Send me
go.
like you get it, you got
F
it for
you
what it
all,
is.
here's your
Right, F y'all, screw you. I'm out of here because I don't have because honestly, I don't know what y'all gonna use this for. I don't know if it's going to be if I'm gonna be
I
on
don't
the
even know if it's
stage
gonna make it
long.
to
I
air.
don't even know if it's gonna make it air. So I'm gonna give you what I feel like giving you. And in this moment, especially after something when she was the way she went out, I would have been like, okay, bye.
I
Peace,
totally
deuces, I'm out.
I get the human element, especially like they're in a foreign country. They flew all this time, they spent all this money, and I get that stress. But I also understand like it's these last few moments that can really make an impression. Like I think of like other queens, like think of Irene Dubois and the reunion. That's what got her on All Stars.
Think of Vanjie.
Yeah.
First
It's those
out.
last few moments can make such an impression.
No, she's a fucking global superstar. One of the most powerful queens to have come out of that franchise is what I'm saying. It's like
Yeah.
if we could all have that Vanjie moment.
But let's keep it moving from to Miss Ivory Glaze. Now this is one who
Someone
said,
that
"Let me have
did.
my moment. Here was
Yep.
my moment. I'm
She
going
took
to show
it.
it." She took it, and I love this dress. Ivory looked amazing. It's a T for me.
This was my favorite of the eliminated queens looks. I think she looks absolutely incredibly sickening. I love this reinterpretation of like the Tiffany, the teacup. Like I think it's so just sickening and beautiful and stunning and gorgeous in every possible way. Love this.
Mug looks amazing too.
Oh my god!
Never fail. It would never
One
decline.
that I
Never
noticed
fail.
is that mug.
Gorgeous tea.
Except for that
Love
one
it.
time on Down Under 3. Except for that one
Well,
time.
well, that was early on, but
She
never
fainted.
since then.
She was fainting while it happened. It's fine.
T.
Mhm.
What are we thinking? What are we thinking down there?
I like
Melinda and
it.
Kiki?
I like it. I just wish that the bottom part of it is more even. Like each column of that thing, because that's meant to be even. But because of packaging and all that, they get deformed. So this kind of dress mermaid cut is like they did that separately, and it's meant to be like really nice and like flat, not flat but not wrinkle. So imagine this, it's really nice already. But imagine if it's like perfectly like all that columns is all like nice and like stretch and clean looking. Yeah, but I love it, and she did present it well.
Yes, she did.
Melinda.
Oh, me. I'm still thinking about something Wong's look.
Oh, okay.
Next.
Fair.
Not that.
It's a respectful tea for me because I love Ivory Glaze, but I'm still thinking about something Wong's look.
Valid and
Okay,
fair.
valid. Well, let's go to Kitty Space then, and someone else who I think did what she had to do. She gave us her moment, and she was going to take it.
Loved
She
it.
looked good. I love everything about
Yep.
this look. The hair, the nails, the
No notes,
presentation,
full
the
three for
dress.
me.
No, no, it's full TTT. Like she deserves all that. She ate this up.
One
It's so
thing, Kitty Space, I'm just going to give her a flowers right here. Up until the moment that she got eliminated, she brought the attitude. She was there, till the very end, till the bitter end. And when she showed it right here, I love the attitude that she brought this season. And this look is just part and parcel for that. This is hot tea for me.
For me, I like it. I like the silhouette of it. I like the structure and everything. Like for me, I know probably it's her signature, but like, girl, let's change it up the wig.
The
It's
wig.
like your
Mm.
wig from the beginning, from the promo, and all of your looks is just crown. All of that like twisted kind of thing. So it's like, but everything else is good.
You know how we guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
and
here.
Melinda is still thinking about some
Or no, I
Wong's
was
look.
sorry.
He's actually Melinda's actually on the phone with
Eating.
right now.
Melinda's on the phone with World of Wonder going, how could you let something walk out
And not
in that
smile.
and not smile?
That too. I mean, I do have the capability to do it. But
Oh.
anyway, talk about a queen who badly wanted to be there, who deserved better, who deserved more. Yeah, probably the most underrated queen of the season.
I would agree.
She deserved better. I think she should have gone further than seventh, eighth, no, seventh place.
Or no, ninth. Even worse, because there were 12 queens.
Oh, are there 12?
So
Yeah.
ninth.
I wish you would have gone further, and I wish we would have had more Kitty Space this season. I'm also following her, so I see the looks that she would have presented on the runway every week, and I'm just like,
We could have
production
had
fucked up.
that.
Production fucked up. Let's go back to this look. Bitch. And that's what I'm talking about. Give us something. Try to steal the show. Give us finale runway. Yes, you might have been eliminated sooner than you would have hoped, but she still stole the show. She still gave us a show, and she showed us that she deserves to be on another season or something else.
I would like to see it. I'd like to see it.
I would love to see more of Kitty Space. Period.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Up next, Miss Mother Bernie. There's no secrets here. I love Bernie with all of my heart and soul.
Victoria's
I know
Secret, it is.
you will never ever hear me say anything negative about Bernie. I will not accept any negative slander about Bernie. I will tune you out if you do. So just fair warning. I love everything about this woman. This woman is everything to me. She looks amazing. She looks stunning. I love Bernie. Bernie can do no wrong. There's no one who can do no. She's my favorite version of all times. I love her down, down, down. So yes, for me, it's always a the hottest tea ever when it comes to Bernie. Everybody else, you feel free to speak your mind. But
Do y'all recognize this inspiration at all?
Yeah.
I think
The shoes.
So this is actually what she brought for her rebirth runway.
oh, love it.
And it was the shoes moment from season 2. And I think this is a perfect thing to wear for the finale. I'm really not mad. I love this. I love every single bit of this. If she didn't get to wear it for the actual runway, I'm glad she's wearing it here. And shout out to Patrick Isorena, who did her entire runway package, while also doing so many incredible, stunning, intricate pieces for pageants, and then just like did Bernie's entire runway package for this season. No big deal.
Let's go, Patrick.
Right. But yeah, T, obviously, always.
Yeah.
T, she's stunning.
Super
Love
T for Bernie. And if you line her up with everybody else who got eliminated, I love that this is kind of a more natural look. So she'll definitely stand out. Yeah, so full T.
Yeah, this is very on her brand. And oh yeah, and shout out to Patrick. Like Patrick is the one that made my promo look. So and my best
Yep.
drag, the pearl.
That's why I shouted him out because I remembered
So my
that. I was
promo
like,
look and my
good,
best drag on the first
all the good.
episode, it's
So
all
good.
Patrick. So and you can tell like Patrick has that signature flair and touch with him that when you see it without even knowing that he made it, you know right away that he made it. So and also like Bernie, like it's very on brand, very on brand, and it's definitely a rebirth from that runway that she did on the category of the shoes.
Okay, so you all are raving about this look. I'm gonna start, and you're gonna hate me, Lana. Actually, no, you're not gonna hate me because she too nut.
She trapdoored herself.
She too nut. I'm gonna start with the con, and then I'm gonna finish with the pros, right? Because overall, love this look, and most importantly, I love Bernie. Bernie is actually one of my top two for the season. Bernie and Arizona going into this, not having seen a single episode. Bernie and Arizona were my top two. And so when Bernie was eliminated, shattered. This said, I'm going to start with the con, like I said. We've seen the silhouette. We've seen the Miss Universe look, right? This is deserving of a Miss Universe national costume. And she's going to be proudly going, Miss Philippines! That part. And we saw this. And the fact that Kiki is now saying that whoever made this look made your look as well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not surprised. On that note, it's fucking well made. It's beautiful. It's Bernie to the T.
It's very on brand.
Right? I would have just I would have just loved it a little bit more of a surprise. That's all. But everything that Bernie presented on this runway, like I said, she was one of my top two going into this season. Everything that Bernie presented, and I know Bernie, I've met Bernie, love Bernie, love it. I would have loved a little bit more wow.
Yes.
Wow in a surprise kind of way. That's it.
Cool. Not bad. Let's move on to Miss Siam Phusri. I thought this look was very, very good. Very, very cute.
Did
I like
they give her enough screen time? I feel like she
on
went
this
on
runway.
and then cut. She was done.
Yeah, on this runway, it was kind of quick. I think they made
It was
sure a
quick.
lot of people was kind of quick for
It just
me.
felt
Yeah.
rushed. Like Siam Phusri, the whatever queen from Thailand. I love how Mama says Thailand. Like,
Oh my god, I made a note of that too. I'm like, well, I don't love that she does that though, but yes, I made a note of that.
Thailand. It just felt rushed. But now that
It was
we're
rushed.
getting to look at this. T for sure.
I think it's T. I like it. I like
Yeah, I
the
like
dress.
it. Like it's very like like represent like Thailand because it looks like it looks like she's the temple kind of thing, with the flames, dragon, and all that stuff. So like I like it.
Oh, I see what you're saying with temple. I got like a squatting like Buddha almost. Like the legs is the bottom, and then the hands, and then the headpiece. That's what I got from the look. But same thing. I love the silhouette and its abstract silhouette, but it represents her culture so well. This is a gorgeous piece for T.
Yep,
It's very
T.
Siam.
I mean, and the red adds an accent and a contrast to all the gold with it. Very Asian colors. So T.
It's very Siam. Like this is what I would expect to see on Siam. So for sure, T. Tea for you too. Good. All right, let's move on to Yuhua.
Miss USA.
Miss USA and Yuhua. You know what? This is the most I've been intrigued by you this entire season with this look. I was like, huh, I'm kind of digging it. And I don't know why I'm digging it, but I'm digging it. And I don't know why, but I am. So I'm just going to stick with that. I'm digging it. It's a T for me.
Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna come, if it's gonna sound weird coming from me, but I found it too much. Like me saying it too much is a bit, I don't know, because like like I wear a lot of things, but like
Kiki's a maximalist.
yes, but like this is like I feel like I'm having hard time breathing, looking at it. You know
Oh,
what I mean? Because like me, I wear a lot of things, but like I make sure that everything has a purpose and I have that like clear vision of what I want to show off. This is like I have shoulder piece, I have a jacket, I have a thing on my head, and I have like a skirt on my coat, and like my hair has a lot of arms. So it's like for me, it's just so many things that it's like overwhelming for me.
mm,
Yeah.
I actually like this.
I'm
Which is
digging
more than I
it.
can say the whole season for Yuhua.
Me too.
Listen, I like the garment. I love her mug for this presentation. But just like every other fucking runway this season for Yuhua, it's the hair. I think if we had balanced, so Kiki talks about this being too much. I don't think it's too much per se, like the garment, but the hair, that's the final kind of touch, right? Like the icing on top of the cake or the cupcake in this case, whatever. If she had balanced it out with a little bit more of like a cleaner kind of look for the hair, that would have finished the look beautifully, because the rest of the look itself I actually really like, and this
Yeah.
probably is the best she'll look the whole season. But just like every other wig she gave us this season, it just was girl.
I also have another note that like that peplum that she has on the hip. If she brought it down and make it like a gown,
Yeah, like a
imagine.
mermaid silhouette is what you're saying?
Yeah,
Mm.
it's just like
I
like
like
right
it
here,
there. I like it there.
like here, because like she has the peplum already on the arm, so it kind of blend in with the peplum with the hip. So if you lower that, like you will see her shape, and then a good silhouette from the bottom to the top. You
Balance
know
to
what I
balance it
mean?
out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna balance it up. Like
Yeah.
that's all. It's only
If you had that mermaid silhouette on the bottom, or maybe like some sort of flares. Is it a pant or like a
Yeah.
dress?
It's
It's a pant, right?
pants. I was gonna say it's pants.
If you had like bell bottom
Yeah.
pants, like that same silhouette, that would have balanced it out nicely.
Yeah.
It's all about the thing with Yuhua is never lacking imagination. What Yuhua I think could do a little bit differently. I'm not saying better, because I don't know any better, right? Fans are gonna say, "Oh, Melinda commenting on some queen," which is early on. No, fuck you. I'm top 5. Is that I'm top 5? Is that Yuhua is not lacking imagination. It's the balance. Sometimes that is just
The placement. Yeah.
not there. But very, very creative queen, very charismatic queen. I met Yuhua once, and seriously, just the personality itself. She's a personality hire of this season.
Yeah, I would say as someone who, I'm looking at this and my eyes are having trouble trying to find where to focus. But when I do stop in one place, I do like what I see. So this is a T for me. I do understand the critiques that it is a lot, but that is very Yuhua. Yuhua is a very big personality. And I just gotta say, I'm so happy that we got to see her shine on this season. She's really deserved it for how much she's done off the show. I'm happy that this was her time to show herself.
Yeah, the only thing I'll say is I am 100% on board with Kiki. Literally everything you said, I clocked immediately. I saw that it was pants, and I'm like, I wish this was more of a skirt or a gown. Did she say what it was? Because I don't know what it's supposed to be. But that said, it is still a good dress or outfit. I just wish I knew what it was, and it is on brand for her at least. At least when you look at it, we know that it is Yuhua.
Yeah, it's T. I think she looks very Yuhua, but that's what we come to expect from Yuhua, so I'm not all that surprised. And I like it. It's a lot going on, but it's good.
Next.
But yeah, that's you. A lot different mixed emotions on this look, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But let's move on to Khianna with a K. I like this look. I thought it was very much Khianna. I thought it was cute. I liked it. It was tea for me.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know if it's like a flower or she's trying to be an alien or, but I like it.
I think I get kind of orchid from it. Kind of
Mm.
gives me orchid. It's
It
very
looks
pretty.
like an orchid.
hmm Very pretty. Love the silhouette. Total tea for me.
Mm.
Didn't really do much for me, but it is gorgeous. So I'll just give it a lukewarm tea.
Same. Next.
Yeah.
Okay, we keep it moving to Arizona Brandy.
Nice start on this
Yeah.
I just want to say that I got chills when she walked down the runway. I thought this was gorgeous.
And clever. Big fucking vulva. It's an orange vulva.
That's what I
Did
saw.
anyone else get that?
That's what I saw.
She's a Kiki.
A
Yeah.
fucking Kiki. Fucking
That's
Kiki.
it's like oh, I saw this and it's like, is this supposed to be a Kiki?
It's
It's a
Like,
Kiki.
but you know what? I'll be honest, like for me, it's not my favorite look of the finale look, but when she's walking down, I see all the stoning on that fucking gown.
Mm-hmm.
Girl,
The
all
corset.
the edges,
There's a
all the
gradient
edges,
to
I was
colors.
impressed by all the stones on
all the
every
edges, all the edges of that pleated material. Those are all stone, and that corset, the work on this gown it's a lot.
Yeah.
I was a
The
little
corset could have
unsure.
had a better shape.
I was going to say the shape on the back confused me a little.
Yeah.
Yeah. If the corset could have been a little bit more cinched in, I think the silhouette and the bottom, because the bottom is a lot, and I get that it's supposed to be a lot. That would have given it that balance that we all are probably lacking at this point. Is that
And it's
accurate?
like there's so much volume in the bottom, and like if she puts something like
Which is
here
what it's meant to do, right? Which is
Yeah.
what it's meant to do. I get it.
No, but like to
But
balance
if
it
they
out.
had contoured that corset a little bit more, that would have given it. We would have been able to forgive a lot more of what's going on in the bottom, which I actually happen to like. Again, Arizona's drag overall, I respond to. There's something about Arizona's drag that I respond to. I understand. I get it. The stoning, the detailing on that corset. You look at that shit. That's something that you have to look at closely to really appreciate it. There's a lot that went into that. What took it out a little bit for me was just, again, that silhouette to just balance it out with that big ass bottom part of the whole look, which I also happen to appreciate.
Yeah, I think if the little midsection, if it was made tighter, I don't know how she would do it, but if she did it, it would forgive kind of the.
Well, not her, but the designer.
Yeah,
Let's face it, she did not sew that shit. Okay,
but this is a tea for me. It's gorgeous. All the work done into it is impressive. Love this.
You can tell she feels pretty in it too.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay. I appreciate the work, the construction of this gown. I think it's
It's a lot.
beautiful. It's a lot, and I can
A lot.
respect and appreciate all of it. Is
Have
it my
to.
favorite look? No, because I feel like it's a lot, and I feel like I think you said it well. The dress is wearing her, and her not wearing the dress. But I can tell how beautiful she feels in it, and how confident is making her feel in it. So it makes it look beautiful on her. It makes it look beautiful for her because she feels beautiful. And when somebody feels beautiful and confident in it, they walk with the straighter. They walk with the aura about them,
Confident.
and she is walking with that confidence, and it looks beautiful on her. But for me, as the dress itself, I'm not a fan of the dress, but I am very much a fan of the detail and the work that went into making this dress.
Sure.
And that's on that. Ah,
My favorite look
Brigiding,
of hers.
Brigiding,
My favorite.
Brigiding.
This is my favorite.
This is the best she's looked all season.
Yeah.
Hands down.
I love it.
Hands down.
I think it goes into her like star brand that she's brought this entire season, and now it's like she's now the galaxy. Like it just feels like she's now grander than just a star. She's the entire galaxy itself. I thought it was
or the universe rather.
yeah, exactly. It's like the universe is wrapping around her. I love the hair, love the dress, I love the garment underneath, and it's stoned. It's gorgeous top and down. Hot tea for me.
Same.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Best
It's
she's looked all
gorgeous.
season.
Oh, it's stunning.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Those two
Can't
colors
even-
look so good next to each
So
other.
good. The blue and the yellow, it just eats.
I mean, I can only imagine it looking even much better in person. But on stage,
It's fully stoned. That catsuit is fully stoned. It's crazy.
Yeah.
on stage, it just works.
The light hits it perfectly. The light hits
You gotta
it
look at it
perfectly.
that way because it's like
Yeah. It's kind of just, it's so good. It's so good.
A, I'm old, and B, I have like 5 lights like in front of me right now.
Look, my computer's over here, so I'm kind of like, leaning on
Oh,
it.
for real, I have
Okay.
like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lighting units right now.
It's so beautiful, but it's still a beautiful thing.
Oh
Let's move on to Suki.
Okay.
Nah. Okay. I always say this on every single episode that I'm here on Slaysian. And I'll say it. Suki does not miss on the runway. She just doesn't miss. But even when Suki isn't the best, it's still good. Because this is not my favorite look for Suki. I think honestly, this is probably my least favorite look that Suki has ever worn on the entire season. But it's still good.
It's okay.
It's like even at her worst, it's not my favorite, but it's still like it's like, oh, but that's still good. You can still see the
Right.
work and the detail and how beautiful what the work that went into this. Stunning. Is it my favorite look from Suki? No. But it's still good.
Correct.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
Correct. Everything you just said there is correct.
But
In that,
also, like
is
when
it
you
my
said,
favorite
like,
look?
yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, it's not my favorite look that she wore, but like also this is not her brand, like a Karajuku like doll kind of thing. You know, she's a doll, but like I think that's what she's trying to like to represent. But like the color is like and she said it too that like there's a little bit of like homage with like the Wicked because of the pink and the green and that. So like it's a good concept.
Yeah, that's my only critique with this. Is yes, it is gorgeous, and yes, she does model it well. My only critique is that it's not her brand. So if the category is "Come in Your Best Drag," I was hoping the usual Suki that we would see. But so seeing this is very surprising to me. But it is a good look.
I would have taken that geisha look earlier in the season, and she could find somewhere else to put this, but that's her best drag. But this is great. I do really like this. This is hot tea for me as well. The way it could be so easily too much, but the way she styles her, the styling is just done so well. I like this outfit, and Suki sold it really well.
Thing is, for another category, this would have been like a top fucking shoot. This would have been a top 2 for another category. You know what I mean?
Neon. If it's a neon,
what I'm reading here across the board is that she presented something that's not Suki, but at the same time, for me, I keep talking about I just want to be surprised. She did, and so whether it was like the best look on that runway for that category at that point or not or whatever, I'm like I can't clock it because it's still so good, and that's just testament to what this bitch has been able to bring on the runway week after week after week after week. If this is gonna be her booger look, so be fucking it. That
the damn glamorous booger.
most of us could only dream of looking like this on our most booger days or our best days. And she's still brought it, you guys. Love it.
Yeah. So then after we do, oh wait. Viñas
We got one more.
and her look. Let's.
So I'm eating. Then again, suck it. I'm eating. Yes. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes.
She was a bug.
Yeah.
She was a cockroach.
She was a cockroach. She was a cockroach.
She was a motherfucking cockroach. La cucaracha.
She was a cockroach. A cucaracha, a cockroach. I have never seen such a fashionable cockroach in my life. I thought this was such a beautiful, great cockroach. I was like,
I like it.
Cockroach.
Again,
Beautiful.
this is again like like very different for like I wasn't expecting her to come out with this, but it's still on brand.
Correct.
It's still camp.
Unexpected, unconventional, and yet she managed, or whoever designed this, managed to strike that balance where it's still beautiful to look at on the runway. Hopefully in person it's even better. But a cockroach that looks like this. Oh!
Very glamour, very camp, very on brand for her, and the story that it is telling with her life story. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's perfect for Viñas. When there's e-peace, there's world peace, she says.
Oh my god!
There you go. And we hear it all the time about peaking at the right time. I mean, come on. She gave us the last runway look of the last runway, and she did this, or whoever designed this did this. Very clever. It just was the right look at the right time.
Hot tea. Piping tea.
Hot tea.
It's called hot.
Piping hot.
All 911.
Yeah, I got third-degree burns from this lip. It was just that hot. It was so
And
good.
I kept drinking.
More so than we will get at Tim Hortons here in Canada.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Tim Hortons good. Oh, his parents love Tim Hortons.
But we do go to our the talent part of this whole entire runway. The tea.
But can we sum up who? Wait, before we move on, can we, before the talent part, can we summarize how would you rank all the girls, the queens, from first to last based on the runway, the ball itself?
The part just the four?
Just the runways.
The top.
Here's your number 1, 2, 3, 4.
Just top 4, yes.
Just based on the runways alone, 1, 2, 3, 4. Who are your 1, 2, 3, 4 queens?
Overall, I would have
number 1.
Suki at number 1, because I think the overall package was good for me. Number 2, I will have probably Viñas. 3 would be Brigiding. 4 would be Arizona.
I'm gonna go because I'm so fucking excited. I'm 100% that. Number 1, Suki. Number 2, Viñas. 3, Brigiding. 4, Arizona. Runways.
Okay.
100%.
Who's next?
I would say Yeah, I would say like Viñas and Brigiding, it's kind of like this and two and third. And
Mm.
like yeah, Suki definitely brought the house down. Like
Shape.
she ate it.
I'm kind of with
Okay.
Kiki. Number one and two. Number one would be Suki, then Viñas, but I would switch Brigiding as last for me.
So
I
Arizona's
put
third.
Brigiding as third. I would do Suki, Viñas, Brigiding, and then Arizona. They all did great though.
Right?
These were great.
Yeah.
Splitting hairs.
But solid, Suki and Viñas ate the fucking runway
Mm-hmm.
category
Absolutely.
for this episode.
Yeah,
Agreed.
for this episode, absolutely.
Fully agree.
Let's go into the talent part of it because let's start with Arizona's talent. What do we think about Arizona's talent?
What a
I'll start
lovely.
with the couple.
Y'all,
Yeah, what a lovely.
I love this. This is, I'm gonna say it now. This is my favorite of all four talent shows. This was hilarious. This was exciting. There was
Yep.
level to the song and her performance. This is by far my favorite of all four.
I think
Mhm.
this is my second favorite, but Arizona comes alive when she performs. She's just so electric. She just turns a switch on and it's just like instant. That is a talent. Great. Yeah. She's so well branded too. And I liked the balancing act that she did. That's not easy to do, especially in that high heels and storming around the stage. I'm impressed.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Kiki.
Like for me, I like it, like especially like when she mixed it, like the pandango sa ilaw, like that thing, and then she makes it
Basu-basuan,
funny.
actually, this one.
What's that?
Basu-basuan. Binasuan.
Binasuan? Ay, pandango sa
Because it
ilaw,
has liquid
pandila.
in it.
Pandila pala yun, hindi alak. Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Because it's
Same
one of
dance
those,
moves, but
but same energy.
Yeah,
movement.
same kind of like concept and everything, but like what another thing that I like about it is like, like again, like she's all about her brand. And I like it like when you're looking for a queen that know her brand, that's Arizona Brandy. I wish that the outfit is a little bit more a finale,
Lip sync.
but like overall, I like her talent. Yeah.
Mhm. Melinda, what you think?
Oh, me. I have this firmly at number 3.
Hmm.
The
Okay.
number. I wanted to like it because it's very Arizona, and I'm a huge Arizona fan. It's just for me, it was the repetitive nature of the lyrics. Like you'll see on, I don't know if they're gonna show it, but on Bench Queens on Well Presents Plus on Friday, you're gonna see. I think Joella and I are singing the lyrics, like predicting what's gonna come next, and we were just like singing it.
Mm.
So that for me was kind of the part where it kind of like
Hmm.
we
I
knew what was
like it.
coming. We knew what
Right.
was coming. It was entertaining, 100%. It was very Arizona, 100%. Again, splitting hairs. No one was a booger this whole episode. No one was a booger. We just knew. I just knew what was coming up next with that back. You know what I mean? That part especially. It was just kind of like we knew what was coming. So number 3 for me.
I'm with Jonathan. This was my favorite one. It was so good. I thought it was very entertaining. I was entertained the entire time. So I loved it. I loved Arizona in this one. Brigiding. What do we think of Brigiding?
I like it. It's very on brand. And then as what Marina said, she hits all the points in the stage and all that stuff. But again, it's predictable for someone that will do talent with a song and a choreo and all that stuff, which is there's no gag really, but it's good. There's no gag, but it's good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm with Kiki. Don't get me wrong. She performed the hell out of this talent
Oh
show.
fuck yeah, she did.
It was everything was expected. There was nothing new, nothing exciting, nothing surprising, as Melinda has continues to say. But she was good. I just wasn't wowed, especially after laughing my ass nonstop from the previous performance. This didn't really make an impact for me.
Yeah, I have to kind of agree. Brigiding, so good. She hits all the marks. She's so polished in her performance. But I'm having trouble remembering what happened in the performance specifically. It just didn't pop compared to the other queens for me. It unfortunately was my least favorite, but she did good. Everybody did good. This was a good finale. Everybody did great. So, but it was my least favorite.
It
personally.
didn't stick because it was too generic.
Mm-hmm.
I said that. Even the lyrics were kind of generic.
Yeah.
As far as the performance itself, and I'm taking it for the performance alone, this was actually my number one performance. In that, we will find out what my thoughts are about the other performances later. But this was my number one performance in that, yes, it was predictable. Yes, it lacked that wow factor. On the other hand, it was also the cleanest. It was also the most ready, production ready.
Mm-hmm.
It was, you can see the level of preparation that went into it. And for performance itself, this was the performance out of the four.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm just looking at it as a performance piece. This was the performance of the four. In terms of wow factor, maybe it wasn't the most wow out of all of them. But if I was to objectively critique and look at a performance, this was number one for me.
It was number 3 for me. Because I felt like it was, and this is gonna sound weird, it was too polished, too perfect. It was just like everything was hit in place for everything, and you knew she was gonna be clean. And I'm not saying I wanted to look janky or raggedy, but it just felt like it
Yeah.
was just like she was too prepared for this. And sometimes there's such thing as over preparing for some things, and I felt like she was over prepared for this, and it was good. Technically, it was good. It just didn't give me what I look for in performance. When I want somebody to perform for me, I want to feel something. I didn't feel anything from this. It just felt like, yeah, she was hitting the 1, 2, 3s, and 4s, but it
Right.
wasn't like, oh, but I felt
Correct.
this move. I felt
It
it
made you
just didn't
feel.
do right. It didn't make me feel anything. It just made me feel like, okay, this is a nice performance. In the world that I live in, because I sing gospel music, I didn't get the anointing from her performance. When I see a performance or I hear a gospel artist sing, I'm like, yeah, you can sing, but I don't feel the anointing from their voice. I didn't feel
Correct.
the anointing in this performance. I didn't feel any anything to make me go, yes. It was just like, oh, okay, nice. It was nice. It was technically nice. So yeah, for
It was
me,
a
it was number
technically good
3.
performance. Yeah.
Technically good performance. So it
It
was
was
third
And
for
I think
me.
that's where I'm coming from too, is that if I'm just looking at the performance, it was my number one most technical performance.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good performance. It's just I feel like earlier in the season we've seen Brigiding bring that sort of grit, that sort of star quality grit in performances and lip syncs, and this was a bit more kind of like hit the mark, and it was precise and clean. But like you said, Lana, maybe a little too clean. Like I like
Too
that
clean.
little grit, that little vulnerability in the grit to show a little bit of imperfection that shows your personality.
Absolutely.
And we've seen that from Brigiding. It's I'm not saying that she can't
Absolutely.
do that. We've seen that. It just I didn't see it here as much. So
Yeah. Let's move on to Suki Doll and her performance. What do we think of Suki Doll's performance?
I'm gonna go first.
Yes.
So we talked about, and I talked about how technically Brigiding was my number one technical best performance. But this is the one that made me feel something the most out of all of them.
Exactly. I
And
agree.
the thing is, she did what seemed. I'm not going to say she did the least. She did what seemed the least out of all the four, but this one is actual performance art.
The most powerful one.
Correct. And so I guess where I'm coming from why I rank Brigiding's performance as number one is that we're on Drag Race where everyone's just looking for, and it is what it is. I don't want to discount the intellectual level of the fans, the fan base of this show, but not everyone is going to get what Suki presented. And I think that's what happened here, where more is more. But for me, this is why it made me feel something the most. And I can only speak about myself. Am I making sense? Am I making sense?
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
I think it's just because it made you feel something the most doesn't mean that the overall fan base will feel the same. It's just what the judges are saying is that they wish there would have been more. And I could think of ways where this could have been more. Again, I talked about reveal after reveal after reveal, where she truly excels. I think that's what could have taken it to that more level. For me, however, this one was the one that made me feel something the most.
Same thing here. And like when she comes out with that, I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be. I think because when she comes out, your expectations start going right, and then when she ended it, it kind of like,
Hmm.
ah,
What happened?
it's done. I want more. Which is
Yeah.
a good thing. Which is a good thing because you want more. It's just like it's missing a little bit, but it's because it's so meaningful. There's a meaning to
And
it. There's no
cerebral.
lyrics.
And
There's no
cerebral as well.
lyrics. It's all visual. There's no lyrics. There's a little bit of choreo and all that, but like it's very powerful when she comes out with this, and I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be beautiful, and it just needs to be extended a little bit longer. That's it.
It was a beautiful story that Suki told, and I'm happy that she brought it to the stage here. I know that she said her journey of kind of reconnecting with her heritage was a storyline, was something that she had personally been experiencing throughout the season. So this was nice of her way of kind of bringing her country's art and artistry to the forefront here. I do agree. It felt a little like it ended a little abrupt, and my personal take was maybe she could have translated that into how does that define who the queen she is today, and maybe do something a bit more modern but still respectful of the roots that she comes from. And I think that would have made the act feel a bit more holistic, because it kind of feels more like a beginning rather than like a beginning on the journey that she was going on, rather than a complete journey. Yeah. So I think that was what was lacking. But I agree with y'all. Like it was interesting, and we were wondering where it was going, and it felt like it kind of dropped off for me.
Yeah, it feels
But
like
I loved the performance of what I saw.
it feels like there's a part two. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Although, okay, wait. So, did we see everything? Is the question? Kiki, you and I know that we don't see everything.
True, but they
I mean,
didn't
but
really
if
cut the
that's the
music.
right.
Meaning, were
If
there other parts of the performance that didn't make the cut?
I mean, it didn't sound like there were cuts in the music
Yeah.
of any kind, so I don't know. Felt like it was one take, or all the way
Mhm.
through, but
It's
Because
possible.
the
So,
music
I mean,
and the
just a question,
camera.
because just from like an insider's perspective.
Yeah. I know.
You guys don't see everything.
I know what you're talking. Like I know. Like I kind of feel you. Like where you coming from, but like I don't think this is like edited crazy. They didn't edit it. They did not edit this like that crazy.
right.
I was definitely pulled into the performance. It was a gorgeous performance. Like Melinda, you said, it was an art piece. The only thing, and I know there's no way I'm the only viewer who feels like this, is I'm glad that they asked her what the performance was about after the fact, because I just was not understanding what was going on. Yes, I was pulled in. Yes, I thought it was beautiful and gorgeous, and I know she's telling a story. I just didn't quite get what was going on during the entire performance. So again, I know I'm not the only viewer who had this feeling, but I am glad that she explained what was going on after the performance.
Absolutely. I love cultural performances. Anybody who's going to do something to represent their culture, I'm here for it, because I think that's one of the best things we could have on a platform like this. And so I love to see it. I agree with you, Jonathan. You weren't the only one because I was like there with you. I was like, I don't know what the story is telling. I know it's a beautiful story. It has to be, or she wouldn't have done it. And the way she performed it was like, oh, this is beautiful, but I just don't know what it is. So then when she explained the story, I was like, okay, now it's starting to make sense what was going on. I just wish, like she said, this was about her mother and the relationship that they have, and that she used to wear her mother's clothes all the time, and that's where she got her sense of fashion, and that's where she, started drag and everything. Her mom was one of the first people to help, get stuff together, and I love that. I wish, and this is my thing. I was like, in this whole thing, if she would have took what she was wearing in this picture and that would have been and then told the story and then had that reveal into something beautiful like another outfit underneath that to say, and this is who I am, this is me, Suki Doll, because of what my mother's love and what she did for me, and that it would have just ended the story.
There was
It
a
was like
visual
we had a
support.
right, we had a beginning, we had a middle, but we did not have an end, and that was what I was like, I wanted the ending because it felt like this is for my mom. I love you, mom, for doing this. And what? And this is now I wanted to, and this is who I am, Suki doll moment. And then we see the whole scope of everything from the being young, the
Storytelling.
mom, the love, and all of that. But it was a beautiful performance. As far as performing wise, I'm like, was I drawn in? Sure. But was I like, did I understand it fully? No. But I got it at the end. And so it was still pretty. It was probably
Yeah.
it was still pretty. It was still a beautiful performance, and I'm not mad at it at all. Up next, we had Viñas Deluxe and her performance. What did we think about Viñas?
I think this is what you're looking for, Brigiding.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of imperfection is being her. When she start being like crazy and like being herself, like that's what you're looking for Brigiding, and she showed that on this number.
Yeah,
This is my
that
favorite.
the imperfections, the vulnerability there, the little bit of mess.
Yeah, she's
Those are
having
the things that
fun.
those are the things that make you want to relate to someone.
And she's having fun.
When you're just watching something that's too rehearsed or too perfect, you're just kind of like. But when you see vulnerability there, that's what fans respond to, and they make you want to root for that person. And I think that's what Viñas has been able to bring, not just to this performance, but like this whole season. Even if she didn't have their most Slaysian Royale Rue badges, you want to root for her to win the whole fucking thing because she's been up, she's been down, but you know what? She is resilient as fuck. She's charming, she's talented, she's
Like a cockerel.
beautiful. She's right, she's beautiful, and it just makes you want to root for her. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what the culmination of this whole thing for her is. This performance is that it's a lot of energy, it's a lot of Viñas, it's a lot of charm. It's imperfect, but that's great because that's what makes you want to root for a queen, and that's what, in my heart, makes a winner. Is that you still have to have that relatability there, that imperfection that makes us want to root for you.
Yeah, Melinda, you hit the nail on the head. What I was thinking about, how to describe everyone else's performance, kind of brought me in during their performance. There was that vulnerability, and that's what I was missing with Brigidings. Is y'all said she was way too perfect. It's like I was just watching a performance, whereas everybody else, including Viñas here, was including me in her performance,
Mm-hmm.
because of that vulnerability, because of that imperfection. So yeah, no, kudos to Viñas for being imperfect in this performance.
I just think we never know what to expect with Viñas, and I love that about her. But she is still polished to the point where I'm so comfortable going on this journey. Take me wherever you want to take me, and this is why this was my favorite act of the four for me. I think she has that grit that I talked earlier. I know we're comparing it to Brigiding because it's the same kind of like performance, but for this showed a lot of Viñas in her best element of kind of being unpredictable, but I loved everything that she brought out, and it was done to such a high degree, such a high level. I loved what Viñas brought on this in this Tite. Viñas's Tite
was amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Can I just
For me,
bring up the word polish here, because we've brought it up a little bit here. Polish is only good as far as knowing that the quality you're gonna get from a certain show. So meaning, if I'm gonna show up at a Brigiding show, if I'm gonna show up at a something Wong show, if I'm gonna show up at a Yuhua show, or I'm gonna show up at a Viñas show, that there is a level of polish that I'm expecting, and that $20, $40 that I paid to go see these artists, that there is that level of high quality level of performance of polish that I would get, but not to the point that you're just gonna get polished and it's just kind of it's just gonna be like one finished product with no heart, with no personality, with no charm, where I don't get to connect with you. Polish only gets you so far, to the point that it gets boring, but polish is still important in that I'm expecting a certain level of quality if I'm going to pay so much dollars to go see your show.
absolutely, absolutely. I think this is my favorite Viñas performance on the show. I think this was, and she has some really good ones in her lip syncs, but I think this is my favorite one to see her perform. I think she did an amazing job, and I was here for it. I was here for it. I thought it was great. Um, yeah, so we talked about all the talents, talked about all the fashions, we talked about all the things, and they gave us we got the bring out the baby picture moment where here's your baby picture. Talk about, what would you say to your younger self? Not my favorite parts of any Rue show ever. Like, I kind of am over that whole thing. But if people like it, so they do it. I thought this was fine. This was a nice moment, very fluffy, nice moment for everyone. If there's anybody that stood out to anyone that wants to talk about that moment, feel free to do so, or we could continue to move on because I ain't got nothing to say about it. It
I
was
think it's a
nice.
cute segment. I think it's nice for younger. I mean, I like that they keep it in because there are younger watchers of the show that maybe are not in the best place. And I think that's a lot of what they're addressing when they address their younger selves, is like, there's a journey that you go on. I went on it. Jonathan went on it. Anybody who is queer in the LGBT community goes on this journey. And when you're older and you look back, you're just like, wow, I did that. And it's really nice to see that, because you can see it in their face. Like, I did it. I did it.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
for me, when I see this portion of this episode, I'm like, oh my god, like, I can actually relate. There's a lot of people that can relate, and if I was there, there's a lot of people that will relate of my
Mhm.
experience too. So it's like, yes, it's been overdone, but it's so
It's
powerful and
important.
meaningful. Yeah,
It
it's
means
very
a lot.
important. Yeah.
I think this is the part where you really truly see the queens at their most vulnerable point,
Mhm.
in that A, you get to see what they look like without makeup, and B, what they look like as children. And I think for a lot of us queer people, that conjures up a lot of traumatic memories, and more so, I think, than the queens speaking to their younger selves about who they would want to be and who they are about to become. I think this is the opportunity for queens to reach out to young people out there right now who are maybe feeling displaced, who are feeling lost, who are feeling like they don't belong. This is the opportunity for them to be able to reach out to those souls and tell them, listen, we already know what I have become. This is who I am now. This is, however, the opportunity for you to be able to dig deep and find that inner star in you and see what you could become. So I think it's more so than them talking to their younger selves. This is
Mhm.
their opportunity to then reach out to that broader audience, to to everyone else and tell you that no matter where you're at in your life right now, look what you can become.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that's what makes this part of the show, of the finale, really relatable, in that we all see a little bit of ourselves in these superstars. This is what you can become. This is who you are deep inside if you only dig deep enough.
Makes sense. Cool. So we do start getting results because we got to get the results, and we're going to take our final 4 down to our final 2.
And like I said in one of
And
my comments on Bench Queens, as you should, it's a 1 hour
as
show.
I mean, like really,
As you should.
you should be taking it down to our final 2 by now.
It's a 1 hour
But we
show.
get 1 hour show. But we take it down to our final 2, and we find out first. They say, Suki doll, I am sorry your journey ends here. And Suki takes it very graciously. She's very thankful and grateful for the opportunity, for being a part of this. And she just loves everyone. Oh, and she won Miss Congeniality. Not me forgetting that
Yes.
part.
For the
And that is why
second
for the
time.
second time in a row, we love that for Suki. She won Miss Congeniality as
Seems
she
correct.
should, because it was correct, because she has been the
Correct.
mother of this entire season. Like, she has
Mhm.
mothered everyone. Every time there was an issue, Suki would be like, hey, let's calm this down. Let's bring it back to reality. Let's bring it back to what we're doing. And I found that very refreshing. I think I said that on this podcast, because this was my first time being able to watch Suki, which was on this season, and I was like, I absolutely fell in love with Suki doll watching her on
Yeah.
Slaysian Royale. I absolutely fell in love with her because she was so comforting, she was so nurturing, she was so nice and so kind to everyone, and she always wanted to give everyone the benefit of the doubt, and everything was like, let's just not beat somebody down when they're already down. Let's uplift. Let's bring. And I loved her. So when she won Miss Congeniality, I was like, duh. Like, there's
Duh.
nobody else who I would
Better
have given
be.
it to. It better be her. Like, duh. Who else would have got it? Like, she mothered. So I was very happy for her winning Miss Congeniality, and the way she took the fact that she was not in the top 2 with so much grace and kindness and love. So shout out to Suki doll for that. And then we find out that Arizona Brandy is also not going to make it into the top
Up to.
2, and she also,
Spoiler alert.
you can tell the disappointment. You can tell she felt disappointed, but she handled it with so much grace, and I appreciated that.
Well, she did say she did not lose. Let it be known.
No, she did not lose.
I think there was also some shade at Marina because she's like, I didn't lose a lip sync to be 3rd and 4th. I think that's why Marina was like yelling at her as she went off stage. So.
Well, she was like, I did not lose.
Yeah.
But I just didn't win. Marina was like, it's the same thing, girl.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. I love that.
It was giving
But
me
that's,
so.
again, that's testament to what kind of a queen Arizona is. Like, she's very clever, very charismatic,
So
and
funny,
all the way to the end, she's still wanting to steal the show.
The show.
I keep talking about this earlier. Every moment you get in front of those cameras, you better be trying your motherfucking best to steal the show. And she did.
Absolutely. She did. She did just that. But our top 2 is Viñas and Brigiding. I kind of knew that. I was like, yeah, I knew who finna be the top 2 of this one. It was a no-brainer at this point, but they were the top 2. So I'm like, shout out to them. Shout out to them for being top 2. Then we had the lip sync. They had to go and get ready for their lip sync, and they were both very happy. And I was like, I'm not gonna say fitting for it to be these 2, but the fact that they were both season 1, I was like, that's kind of nice for them to start this journey together and end this journey together. So I thought that was kind of nice.
And
but
are they technically drag sisters, having DG Marie Holiday claim both of them?
I think so. Yeah,
I think so.
I know Viñas did say at the very least Brigiding like inspired her to start drag. So
But also on Bench Queens, if you guys have watched the whole thing,
Yeah.
DZ Marie Holiday has claimed both of them as
Mhm,
drag
mhm.
daughters.
So that would make them drag sisters in my
Mhm.
eyes.
Well, they have been in a trio with Precious, so either way, it is a sisters lip sync storyline.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
only Viñas doesn't have a crown this time. The three.
Yeah.
I know.
Yep.
Oh, spoiler alert.
Yeah. Season
Oh,
1 queens, and
shit.
they're listening to a season 1
Oh, it's
queens.
okay, John. I'm gonna say Michael said it at the very beginning of the podcast, so there's no spoilers at all.
That's why, bitch, if you're watching this and you're still talking about
Right.
spoiler,
Yeah. They should not be
Right.
watching this
Yeah,
podcast
yeah.
if they have not seen the episode.
If you've not seen it,
Exactly.
so no spoilers happening. But
Brigiding
yeah,
wins, motherfucker.
like
What?
hello,
What?
she did.
Surprise
She won.
motherfucker.
She won.
Oh, there we
She won. But how she won is how we're going to talk. We're going to talk about because the lip sync
Okay.
happens, and the lip sync goes on, and they're singing Marina's summer song, "Born to Do Drag," and I was like, oh, cool. Never heard the song, so I was excited to hear the song, and it was a okay. I'm gonna say this, and y'all can agree with me. Let me know if y'all agree with me. At the beginning of the lip sync, I was like, oh, I think Viñas is about to take this. I said, I think Viñas got this very much so in the bag right now, but if we're going based off of just this lip sync. Now, it could be other things back, but I'm like, if we're going based off this lip sync, I think Viñas got this because she was eating it up. But
Yeah.
then something happened in the second half of this lip sync where Brigiding just like click the switch or something because she just transformed right before my eyes and something happened and Venus kind of was like losing gas while Brigiding was gaining gas. Like it was something that happened and then the switch up happened towards the end and I think it was when Venus started putting the blood all over her
Correct.
body and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, that
That
didn't
part.
seem
That
like
part.
that fit in this song.
Yeah.
Like it didn't make sense for the
That
performance
part.
and nothing. It just felt desperate. Like I need another trick. I need another gag. I need
Yeah.
another something to
That part.
do. So I pulled it. It just kind of felt
Look away.
disjointed. So for me, I felt
Wait.
like Brigidine kind of just kept moving up, moving up, moving up. And Viñas started strong and then kept going down, going down.
Correct.
Y'all agree?
I would
Or?
agree. I was pretty bored, honestly, with Brigiding throughout the first half. And Viñas was
there right
wowing
away.
me the entire time. There were levels to her performance, whereas Brigiding was just in the background doing her splits, kicks, and jumps. But yes, there was that turning point to where I did not like what Viñas started doing with the lipstick and the quote unquote cutting her veins. And then that's when Brigiding kind of started popping up for me, doing the right things, and my eyes started being drawn towards her instead.
Yeah, Viñas, like for me, Viñas concentrated too much on the tricks, which is the tricks that she did doesn't really, that's what you said, it doesn't really fit the song. But like, yeah, like it's, and also, this is all about, you can tell when whoever edited this, they choose which camera they want to show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah.
tell that like when Viñas is here, the camera is going there, and then now it's Brigiding,
Yeah.
and we don't know what's going on. We don't know what Viñas is doing on the other side. So it's like, again, it's about the editing at the end of the day, especially performance wise. It's all about like who really they want to excel on the editing on this thing.
Mhm.
So like, but
Are you
you
saying
know,
this shit is rigged?
what's that?
Are you saying that this shit was rigged?
Never.
Are you saying that Canada's Drag Race season 4 was rigged?
Never.
You heard it here first.
I do agree with you. I made a note. They were showing Viñas on like the little camera, and it looked like she was ramping up to something. And right when she was about to get the payoff, they
cut it
switched
out.
over to
Yeah.
Brigiding. I was like, that was
Correct.
shady.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
while you have two of us bitches on this podcast right now, y'all need to know, what you end up seeing on TV is not everything that happens. So tell us,
Exactly.
please. It's not, you don't see everything. It is what it is. It's part of the show. It's part of the magic of television.
Yeah, it's like,
That
and
said,
also it's like when
that said, we do
Marie,
give them the material.
yeah,
So yes, they did show a lot of the parts where Brigiding started to pull ahead. But on the other hand, it is also true, or in my opinion anyway, that what Viñas did with the blood thing there, it just was not needed, girl. It took away. It took away from the moment. It took away from the performance. Because up until that point, I was like,
yeah,
this is Viñas's to lose.
Viñas is winning for me.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't help.
Mm-hmm.
And she gave production the material that they needed
to highlight for her to lose the lip sync.
And to be honest, they showed Marina singing the song a lot more than they needed to because I don't feel like they were,
Because when Miss Viñas started doing the blood thing, there goes the material, girl. There goes all your material.
I felt like this is shady. I felt like they showed Marina more than Marina's lip sync with Anaconda. So I know it's
I was gonna talk about that because
so who won that lip sync then? Who won the lip sync?
Exactly. It's supposed to be Marina.
Khianna won the lip sync. What do you mean?
Marina won the lip sync.
I think even Khianna has
what do we know? We're all runners up. We're just a bunch of runners up.
Everybody know who won that lip sync, and I will stand by it to the day that I leave this earth. I was like, y'all not gonna fool me into thinking, y'all not gonna gaslight me into thinking.
Anaconda was so surprised when
You're right.
Oh, we're still going there.
We're surprised.
I won.
I'm like, and she was
surprised.
leaning into the silliness. She's like, as someone who's beaten Marina Summers in a lip sync, and I was like, that's so funny. Like, she's in on it. So
we love it.
You got a robot for that,
right? That's literally what it was. Yeah, but okay. I cannot relive that moment because I was.
We shouldn't.
I was viscerally upset with that moment. I was like, "What do you mean?" Okay, but calm down. This lip syncs are edited, and we get it. We get it. Lip syncs are edited, and I do agree with you, Melinda. I think we did see more of when Brigiding was going up, we saw more of the Viñas decline in that moment. So it was like, oh, so you're wanting us to see her starting to not be the best, so we could say the winner is justified. But that's fine. This is a TV show. It's your prerogative. Everybody signs up and they know what can happen in the edit. You know what's gonna happen. And so it is what it is. But with the outcome of it, we've said it several times.
Ding, 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 ding.
The ding 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 has won the first ever Slaysian Royale championship crown. And you know what? Congratulations to her because I think she had a really amazing season. Very solid throughout the season. Was she ever in the bottom? I don't think she was ever in the bottom. Never in the bottom.
Never in the bottom of this single lip sync.
She's the only, I think, queen this whole season who's never touched the bottom.
She never touched the bottom. So what can you say? You can only give her props for having an amazing season. Very solid, very consistent, very polished, if you will. It was a very good season for Brigiding, and I can do nothing but congratulate her and just be happy for her win. Are we excited about her win? And we love the win for her.
Solid. I feel like we're all of us are Kiki right now with that. It's like y'all can just keep talking. I'm checking my zits. Are the fillers in place?
Is everything good?
It's a Botoxing.
Because I just got facial today, and they nick a lot of things on my face, and I'm like, oh.
It looks.
You're good.
Pristine,
you look
honestly.
Pristine. It's
we're
tiny.
Porcelain doll.
But yeah.
Oh my god.
Amazing season, y'all.
Yeah, I was about to say, overall, this season was such an amazing season. I have really enjoyed watching every single episode. These queens, they proved why they have slaves. The Asian excellence was on point this season, and I loved every second of it. And if they don't do a second season, I'm going to be very annoyed because this is something that's just exciting to watch because they just know what they're doing. They know the Asian queens know what they're doing, and we need to showcase them more. And I mean, I'm just saying, there's
Mhm.
2 of them right here, and I would love to see more and more on my TV screen. But I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I'm just saying. But
And
so,
and honestly though, like for me before Slaysian comes out, I'm like, you know what? Like All Star for me and all that. Like it's okay. I'd rather make the outfits than be
hmm
in it. So
hmm
like, but for me, after watching this Slaysian, I'm like, you know what?
hmm
Maybe I will
Still got it.
consider this.
Yes.
You
Still
Get
know.
it,
got it.
Kiki.
Let's go, Kiki. She still got
Yes.
it.
she still
Ima-
got it. Kiki for season 2,
oh my
period.
god, imagine Kiki Coe in the Philippines. People will fucking
I
lose it.
We can
I would love
imagine it.
it.
Oh my
We
I
can
can
god.
imagine.
imagine it. We
Look, you
can
can
see it.
look. You can go get that outfit that you have over in the Philippines waiting for you. It'll already be there, so you don't have to ship a
Correct.
piece of outfit.
You're
It's
gonna
already
be there
there.
anyway.
And when
Oh,
Melinda on the podcast is gonna be like, "Fuck this bitch with all this runway. How dare she wear this on the
You should
runway?"
rip in a pile of shit already, you fucking bitch.
definitely tripping a pile. Like I
I
want. Oh my
remember
god.
I remember the first episode, like the ball. And then
Yes.
people are like, when I come out on this like showgirl, they were like, is it gonna be all like this the whole season? Well, fuck this. We're all going home. I'm like,
It was so good. I can't wait. I hope we do it again, and we get because I want to see. This is what I want to see for season 2. I want to see our international queens go up there and actually be able to showcase themselves more, and we get some. We because it felt very lopsided in this Philippines versus the international, and I want it to be more of a competition, more of a back and forth. Who comes out on top? I want to see the competition,
but like
but
with like I don't blame them. They
right.
want the first crown.
Right.
So it's like
Absolutely.
they
Gonna
will
bring
Absolutely.
out the heavy hitters first.
yeah.
Oh,
So
absolutely. It makes sense, and I'm here for it. And it only did right to have a Philippine queen win the first season of Slaysian. But next season, I'm not saying it has to be an international queen that wins. I just want to see more of a fight. I want to see more of a competition. I want to see more of a back and forth. And instead of look like, oh, okay, Philippines are going to have the final 5. I don't want it. I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be
mhm.
like, ooh, did this queen just come in? This queen from Belgique, did they just come in and almost take it? This queen from the US, did they come in? This queen from Canada, did they just come in and almost take it? Like, I want to see a back and forth. I want it to be not predictable. But
Mhm.
overall, the season was really, really good, and I enjoyed it
It
thoroughly.
is. It
And
is. Me too.
this season for us here on the Cup, we have had some amazing guests come through, and I want to thank all of them for coming through. And I also want to thank Kiki and Melinda for not only joining us for one recap, but coming back and doing this for this finale. This was truly, truly an honor and a pleasure to have you both here. I love you both. You both know that you're a part of the Cup family, and you are welcome to come
Thank
back
you. And
any time.
thank you for having us. And I hope this won't be the last because
Absolutely not.
I love to kick you.
Congratulations to Drag Race Philippines Slaysian Royale on its inaugural season, and we can't wait for many more seasons to come. And thank you so much, the Cup crew, for having us here and giving us this platform to spill the tea with all y'all.
Absolutely, absolutely. And thank you all for joining us on this journey of Slaysian Royale, talking all the recaps. We appreciate you all. We appreciate everything that you've done. We appreciate the good, the bad, and the ugly comments. Well, maybe not the ugly, but we appreciate the
Ugly.
good, and we can appreciate the good comments and the bad comments, but you know what? The ugly comments we can do without. But we appreciate you all so much for watching and joining us this time. Continue to support. Do all the things to say you support. Subscribe, follow, share. Do all those things. Help us out on this channel and all of our other channels. All the links will be in the description below in our link tree. Our audio podcast links are there. Our Patreon is there. All of our socials are there at the Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky, and where you can get your cup mug, which is right there. If you just go up there and scan that QR code, you can get your cup mug. It's right over there. Get it at lanagcreations.etsy.com. Subscribe to that. And we're gonna get out of here because we got a lot more stuff to do. But you're just gonna click and watch the next video, okay? And we'll see y'all next time. Cheers, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.